SEGA SATURN SHIRO.
Yo, welcome to a new SHIRO show for the SHIROs.
What's up?
How's it going, guys? I'm TraynoCo, and this is SaturnDave, SaturnDaving it up. Doing SaturnDave things that SaturnDaves tend to do. How's
Nice.
it going?
It's going good. How you doing? You got back from that convention?
Yeah, I got a couple cool shirts. No figurines I didn't really see any I liked, but I have some interesting stories from it though.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's this I tried to get a picture of this one person, and they're like awkward, and it's like they didn't know what they wanted to take it or not, and they're super shy. They're Hanj from Attack on Titan. I don't know if anybody knows that anime, but they have like these cool like pads and stuff all over. That's like really cool, and I took a photo, and they're super shy, and every time they saw me, they were like shying away, and it's like, what? It's not a big deal, just cosplay. And I tried to ask this one person, and I think it's the first time somebody straight up said no. I found a character from this anime I like, and he's like, oh, can I take a picture? It's like, no, sorry. I'm like, okay. And just walked away. I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I've never had anybody just say straight up no.
Really?
But like I said, I get it. Maybe they're just resting and stuff, or they're just tired. But yeah, it was just kind of weird. I never really expect no's from cosplayers, but yeah.
Now they're committing insurance fraud. They're supposed to be at home suffering from a back injury for workers' comp.
I didn't even think about that. It
Good call.
Could be that. It's a good idea.
They didn't want to be placed at the scene of the crime. No evidence.
Exactly. So they did cosplay of a really good character and just like walked around.
Of course, what's the point? Yeah, what's the point of going to all that trouble if you don't want to be taken? You have your picture taken, right?
Honestly, I think she was just taking a rest or something. So I just didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine, and I just went on. It's funny because like 2 seconds later, I found another person that took a photo of the same character. So I thought that was kind of funny. We're just like, okay, that works. So, if you're friendly, things might happen. You might get another picture of a character you really like, even though you can't get the first one. But anyways, that was kind of a funny experience. Pretty small convention. There was only a couple things. There wasn't a game or anything. It was just like a little room with vendors and stuff. I only got some shirts, that's about it, but
what shirts did you get?
I got was it Squirtle Squad shirt and a Hunter x Hunter shirt. It's in the other room,
Nice.
so I don't want to go grab them, but I'll wear them periodically throughout the show. So if you see me wearing a cool shirt that has a Squirtle on it or has gone from Hunter x Hunter, you know what where I got the shirts from. So future announcements, future shirts. Squirtle Squad from Pokemon. I think Dave knows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He's the OG.
Speaking of shirts, Threadless sent me. Well, I ordered 2 of our new designs for the convention for PRGE coming up, but they resent the shirts that I got before that were kind of like peeling. So they sent out another order to like replace them because I guess they're real cool about that. They're just like, if there's any problem with it, just let us know and we'll replace it, right? But they sent it to my old address, which is technically just like down the street, They sent it to my old address, and I just emailed them and were like, I just want you to know you just kind of like automatically sent this out without really asking me, and you sent this to my old address. And I guess rather than canceling the order or whatever, they just like duplicate. They're just like, okay, no worries, we'll send one to your new address. So now I've got like 2 shirts coming to my old address and 2 coming to my new address on top of the other. So I'm gonna be like, I'll probably have to give some of these away at PRGE because I'm gonna have all these extra. Yeah. But I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know that Threadless has good customer service. They're not gonna give you a hard time if you need a replacement. Just let them know.
I think
It's probably legitimately cheaper for them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Once they do the first one, once they do the first print, they have like a template for it or whatever, and the rest is just like probably cost them pennies. I
think
it's crazy.
There's Dave's subtle way of telling me he's not going to give me any of the shirts.
I'll totally give you the shirts.
Oh no, because I was asking what size they were, and you didn't answer. I was like, what size?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. They are XL.
Oh,
is that gonna work?
That's way too big. That's way too big for me.
Just XL?
I wear medium.
Oh, you wear medium.
Yeah,
You're
that's
one
way
of
too
those
big.
guys. I used to
Yeah,
wear
I like
medium in my
tight.
emo days when it was like when I wanted my shirts all tight.
I
You
like
know?
I like them tight. They show off my muscle mass. Show
Well,
off
there
the
you go.
Show off the muscles.
Yeah, no. These days I'm wearing an XL. I went from a large. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the shirts, but I usually get XL because they shrink in the wash.
Yeah.
So whenever I order a large, it's not big enough. They shrink in the wash, and then I've got like this kind of like sausage casing.
Sausage shirt. Sausage. No, that's understandable. Yeah. But yeah, but yeah, no, definitely we should probably give those away. Maybe as like, hey, you found us. Here's a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
Actually, there's a place down the street from my work, and it's called like T-shirt Mart or something generic like that. And they have a sign right on the front that says 4 shirts for $10. Like they do printing and
cool.
they do printing and embroidery. And I'm like, I gotta look into that. I'm sure that's just to get people in off the street. I'm sure that's like the cheapest shirt you possibly can get.
Yeah.
But I'd be
You're not
interested
gonna
to
get
see like
blend with that.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see like what their pricing is on, because I've always known it would be cheaper if we just ordered our own shirts, but then we would have to deal with the logistics of shipping them out and everything like that.
Exactly. I think that's a big problem for us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll get the get some shirts and I'll follow out the Purge. But yeah, actually, it's gonna be a vacation month for that, because like I'm gonna go into Vegas in September as well. So it's gonna. Oh no, that's in October. This is PRGE. Okay.
Yeah, October.
No overlap on that. So yeah, I will.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I just want to see some of the shows. Oh.
He's back. Pat's Discord just keeps crashing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it does the things it does. Don't look at my settings.
Oh, yes.
Crashed me. There we go. Fun. Thank you, Discord. I appreciate the
fun. You need to like
fun till the
uninstall probably and reinstall.
I probably have to. I'll have to update it. Not now, but afterwards.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, besides that crash, like I said, I'll get some shirts. Gonna go to Purge. Gonna have a good time. Gonna party like it's 1997. Or 6. Probably 6. Maybe 7. I don't know. Which date do you want to party of? What Saturn year do you want to party like it is?
I don't know. Let's go back to 96. How about
96? Okay.
Late 95, early 96. I would say 96. It was firing on all cylinders. Okay. 97 was like your Hail Mary year, you know, and then 98 was like it was over. It's all over. 95 was like, why the heck did they have to release it so early?
Well, we'll party like it's 1996.
96. There you go.
Awesome.
I cannot see you in Discord for what it's worth.
I did not hit the video.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
My first priority is to the show, Dave, even though it should be to you. But anyways, besides that, it's been pretty good. Might be getting rid of my Saturn kiosk, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's because I want to get this, the one on the left, specifically.
Oh wow!
I want to get a sound Voltex machine, and somebody I'm in talks with is trading for it. This is technically the machine I'm going to get the Voltex 5 technically, but I found some parts online to switch out the marquees and stuff to make it the XC Gear one. But it's a pretty fun game. I played it at the ZapCon. I think I tweeted it out on the groups and all that, and I was like, this machine is amazing. So I played this at ZapCon, and I stood in front of it for 5 hours and played it straight.
Yeah, I still don't think
they have that game at the local arcade here.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, I want one.
I never got a chance to try it. It just looked like a rhythm game to me.
Oops. I just got rid of my capture. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Basically, the way it works is that it's kind of like it's a Bamani game like Beatmania, but it has these two levers right here. So it's a increase in difficulty. So it's it's 6 buttons total. Then there's the 2 levers on the side that you like turn. But I stood there and played it for like 5 hours. So I was like, okay, I kind of want this machine. This is like the cool one, the Valkyrie model of it. That's like amazingly big and crazy. But I can't find it, so I'm gonna go with this one, the smaller one. But it fit better in my house anyways. So I think that's fine with me. I just want to play some. I don't know. I just want to change it up a bit. I kind of get bored sometimes, so I think just want something like this to switch it up. But yeah, we'll see if that goes through, and gotta keep it in capture
I bet
button.
Peter would love to get your Saturn kiosk if you sell it.
I'm probably just gonna. I think I'm just gonna straight trade it.
They're gonna trade it. Oh,
Because
okay.
like if I sold it, it's gonna be a logistical nightmare to get it to Canada.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because it's gonna be like, yeah, because I'm looking for 3,000 on it for that, and it's like, plus the shipping, it's gonna be kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
But mostly because it has the PVMs in it, and it has the SEGA Saturn and all the other bells and whistles in it. So.
Oh, okay. You're selling it with decked out,
Exactly.
not just the kiosk. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a nice kiosk, but I honestly play more Saturn stuff on my consoles and then there.
Right.
So I feel bad for Peter. Peter, if you somehow got a sound Voltex machine, I would trade you straight for it. I would do that, but sadly, I need my Rhythm Bimani games because I'm a loser. But anyways, besides that, everything else is pretty good. Anything new with you, Dave?
Peter's like, can you trade it for his soul?
I know.
And I
told
bet
him,
he would too. I bet he would too. Yeah, no, this is gonna sound sacrilegious, but I hooked up my N64 this past week.
Oh no, Discord. Oh no, it's you're getting disconnected.
Discord.
Oh no, it crashed again. Oh man.
No,
Dave's
you just hit
gone.
my video.
Oh, Dave's gone. So I don't hear anything. I have to mute this. No, but you got the N64.
Yeah, no, I got it down from, it was like up in storage. Let's see, my Genesis and my SNES are still in storage. There's a few other things that are still in storage, but yeah, I got the N64 down because I had an empty spot here, and I was just like, I might as well stick with the theme of like 5th generation because I've got all the 5th generation stuff, and then I guess Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 because why not? But yeah, I had an empty spot, and I put the N64 in there, and so yeah, my son and I were playing Pokemon Stadium 2, and having a fun time with that. That and F-Zero X, F-Zero X, right?
X, yeah. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
through, was that
Which
through
is-
S-Video or RGB?
S-Video. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not big enough of an N64 fan to mod the system. I'm just like I can't be bothered.
Same.
S-Video looks fucking fantastic. Pardon my French. On the
Ripping.
on the on a CRT, it's like, there's no noise. There's no, whatever difference there is, which I'm sure that Bob could find it. It's negligible to me because I don't care. I'm not gonna play it that much, but for what I am gonna play it, it's perfectly enjoyable.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I got like the charcoal gray see-through controllers, and we've got an EverDrive in there. I actually did. I pulled down a box of N64 games, and I just was like looking through them. I was like, I cannot believe I have all these N64 games. I forgot I even owned these because I guess at some point I actually was collecting N64 games before I got an EverDrive, and just said screw it.
Yeah, I actually have almost when I got the Imaginate Rares, I almost traded in my Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition Complete in Box, but then I was like, nah, I like this too much, and I didn't. So it's in the drawer over there.
Yeah.
Unplayed for months, years maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
But
I'm way out though. Like I'm way out of date in terms of like whatever scene patch releases or unreleased games that have been unearthed and stuff like that. I'm about a decade behind in terms of whatever's on that EverDrive. So I really need to get it updated. I updated the menu and the firmware or whatever, but that's about it.
You need to get the crazy map packs like was it Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time, I think?
I don't doubt it. I'm sure there's
cool.
So much stuff has been done. Like exactly, it's funny how for granted we take everything that goes on in this scene, you know. But like I can understand how people come from outside and they're just like, I have no idea what the hell's going on in the Saturn scene, you know, because they're like, they've got their ears to the ground in the PlayStation scene or maybe the N64 scene, and it's just Saturn is kind of like interesting, but they're not like. So it's like you can really, it's hard to know everything about every scene that's out there, you know. So I would say we know everything there is about the Saturn scene, and then you know I'm gonna have to. Ideas. I'll have to hit up Cameron or any other N64 fans, you know, or maybe even Nick Pandemonium. He's a big N64 fan, so
look forward to our articles on N64 games coming up.
No, there you go. But no, totally not gonna happen.
Yeah, but no, that's pretty cool. Oh, I also forgot. Speaking of the PS2 stuff that you mentioned, I got my PS2 HDD going via the Ethernet. I got that working with my NAS. Time. So
I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't notice that I had an internet discrepancy. Apparently, I used 811 gigabytes of data in a day. So I think maybe my internet's charging me. My internet company's charging me for transferring data over my own Ethernet.
What?
I'm thinking that might be the case because like it charged me it said I used 811 gigabytes in a day, and
okay.
Yeah, it was kind of bizarre, and the only thing I can think of is I transferred a lot of that data across to my NAS box, so I'm hoping that it's not.
But is it like uploading to a cloud or something like that?
No, it's just uploading.
No, it's all local.
It's all local
network.
Ethernet and intranet.
That's scary, actually. I would be like, what?
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a look at it. And I'm gonna talk to the company, make sure that that's not the case, because that would not be good if I can't transfer data over my own.
Yeah. Unless somebody close by has gotten a hold of your wireless network and is streaming 4K video. I don't know.
But yeah, like I said, it was kind of a shock. So either way, I got a bunch of PlayStation stuff on my NAS box.
Nice.
So I'm going to have to check up and call them and see what's going on. But yeah, I was playing a bunch of games on it. Works great. No lag. It feels just like actually it's better than my disk drive because my disk drive is toast.
Right.
Like I can't play anything on it anymore, so I don't even bother. Set the fattest too. I didn't even realize how that sounded in my head. The PS2 fat. Set that up Ethernet, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
Playing all the games, all the dot hacks. I even figured out how to transfer from PS3 to the PS2 via convoluted measure.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Yeah, basically I just took the saves, put it on a SD card from the PS3, plugged the computer, used a converting program to make it a PS2 virtual. Took that USB, put it into the PS2, and then copied the files over onto the memory card, and it worked.
Wow. Okay.
So no $1,000 adapter needed for it. So
there you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I commend your commitment to going all the way with that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get my data because I did not want to start dot hack again. So
no, yeah,
that is not happening. But yeah, besides that, I also got the retro tank for the stream, so it's going to be insane.
Yes, you got the 5X. That's going to look great.
Exactly. That's all.
How much is the 5X?
300, I think.
Oh, that's rough.
Not 300. It is rough, but I mean, when you compare it to like the FrameMeister, brand new FrameMeisters were between 300 and 400. They came down in price, and now like the 5X is kind of like a one-shot thing. You know, it's like one thing can do it all for you. I mean, if you pair it with the right like dongles, whatever, you know, to get the right input output. Because I don't think it has. So it doesn't output VGA, right? But you can get a simple HDMI to VGA. That'll do the trick.
Yeah, apparently he's also working on in the 4K one a VGA upscaler, so that's gonna be
I
kind
saw
of
that.
sweet.
That actually, I was thinking about getting a 5X, and then I saw that. Now the price is probably going to be prohibitive,
gonna be
considering what I
400.
want to use it for. Like it doesn't make sense to get that unless you're really going to be using it on 4K,
Exactly.
streaming and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe. But the VGA support was the thing that I saw that I was like, oh man, I really would love that. But
Exactly.
time if I wait long enough, it'll end up on eBay or it'll end up coming down in price, and I can then just buy it from him.
Yeah, because Shiro's in no way ready for 4K, so
not
Shiro's not.
not by a long shot.
Yeah, if you're expecting Shiro in 4K, I got some bad news. Maybe in like 4 or 5 years we'll probably get the 4K, but for now, let's.
I mean, I think I think it's awesome that folks can do that, but I mean, honestly, for my enjoyment of a stream, it doesn't hinge on whether it's like 1080p or 4K or whatever. Like, I don't know, Nick just did a Tony Hawk 2 stream and he was using composite video,
Pretty good still.
which I think is kind of, it's funny, but it was fine, like I watched the stream, it was fine, look, I was watching on my phone with compressed video, so it's like, who cares, like by the time it gets to me, I can't tell you're using composite unless you tell me you are.
Exactly. So tell us you're using composite so we can make fun of you, is the keyword that we take from it.
Like, yeah, throw yourself under the bus. Anyway.
You should feel bad for it, Shadow Mask. Please always feel bad for it. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I guess, do we want to go into the news? Actually, the biggest announcement first, or want to say that for last?
What's the biggest announcement?
I mean, the thing that we released today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, because we talked about it last week too, so I wasn't, but you weren't here last week, so actually that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking that I was feeling like we'd already talked about it extensively, but yeah, no, we can talk about that, or we can, whatever.
Well, we just say it's released, so we can just do a quickie about it.
It is, yeah. The magazine, the digital edition of the magazine is released. That was the Patreon pre-release thing.
Yeah, we didn't make an article up, but it's now up for people.
Well,
to
actually,
download.
Just go up. You can click on our website menu.
Yeah,
and there's a little thing
magazine.
now, magazine. Yeah, you can click that, and we'll add as we add issues. This will be where you find them.
Exactly. You just click it, and then we'll take you to the cool magazine, the flip book.
Oh my God, I shared this on a few places, right? And I think it was the guys over on what is that group? SegaNet. The guys on SegaNet. They're just like effing bug. I was like, well, come on, foreplay first, we'll get there.
We can't go out. We can't go out the gate with police knots already.
We're not gonna blow our load in the first issue.
Jeez. They're expecting too much of us.
Yeah, no, I'm like, come on, like, and I think it's apropos. Sorry for the filthy joke, but I think it's apropos. Because Bug was like a launch, actually it was like an almost launch title. So, but it was, it's kind of a good poster child for like the Saturn's Rocky launch. If you think about it, it's like kind of underappreciated, not perfect, but has a really interesting story. And of course, we were able to incorporate the interview that we did with David Warhol. So it was a nice cover feature, and Peter did an excellent article. So
exactly.
But sky's the limit. Here's to the future of SHIRO magazine. I mean, we're not. This is just the beginning, folks. So, just enjoy what's there, because we're not going to be writing a million Bug articles.
I don't know.
But,
I think I might.
Every issue, it's just going to be a different cover
Bug.
image of Bug.
I think this is probably my favorite part of the magazine, the Gone to Saturn.
You like that?
Saturn is our future sort of thing. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Tip of the hat to Southern Sega Gentlemen for the Saturn, It's Our Future.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite thing ever. Not by him specifically, as I like it. He has a lot of good things, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he doesn't have anything good.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I throw him under the bus for his personal taste. So
Yeah. So
that's
of
me.
course, of course, if we were a professional mag, if we were a full blown magazine and we were buying these things in the thousands, I imagine that the cost per issue, the cost per unit would be like incredibly low, right? And it would be like newsstand prices, right? Probably like $5 or less, right? Obviously, we can't afford that. We don't. I mean, we are really, really grateful to all of our Patreon supporters who have really helped us actually, put together a little pool of funds that we're going to be able to use to make this thing happen. But again, we're going to be ordering a much lower numbers. So it's probably going to be close to around like $10 for an issue, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. But that's basically going to be cost, So folks are going to be able to get a physical edition if they want it for basically cost, And that's kind of our mission. I mean, this was intended to be a community service. This was intended to be, a fanzine for the fans. And we understand that people want it physical, and that's totally cool. We're working on making that happen.
So I don't want to put you on the spot in terms of feature creep, but is there any chance of that demo disc idea happening?
There is every chance if you make it happen, Emerald.
So here's the thing. I don't have the expertise. Trekkies is the one that knows how to put together.
Trekkies really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
we can get him in the executables for the competition entries.
I don't know if it was Trekkies or XL2. I approached somebody, and I might have approached you about it as well. Just kind of, I was just trying to gauge your guys' feelings about it. And I know that there was some apprehension about, any kind of legal entanglement or anything like that. But I do think that if it was, the thing is, even if the software, you're very funny, Pat. For people who are just listening to this, they're not getting the added humor of what's going on here. But essentially, even if Trekkies is putting together like one of those demo discs, we're essentially using Sega's property, right? Because it's the demo, the Sega Flash.
Yeah, it's their software and library, and it's their graphics technically. Now,
if we're not, technically we're selling it. It's funny because we're not like making any profit, but that doesn't matter. It's like if you're selling it, you're selling it. It's just I understand that's kind of an iffy part. So there you go, Emerald. If we can get around that, if it's just a CD with a bunch of images, but then folks still have to, copy that over to an ODE or something like that.
I don't think anyone right now is completely absolved of using some sort of Sega IP for booting off of Saturn. So even if it was just like a single game, technically they'd have something actionable.
Yeah. It's interesting.
You could always just link to like, oh, there's a demo disc, download it here, and just put like a link or something instead.
Right, and do kind of like an image. We could do that too, like a virtual demo disc.
So basically a QR code on the magazine saying, "Hey, here's this features demos, and we're going to talk about them here, and you can go check them out on your own."
Yeah, and then it just links to like for example, the one we have right now on Sega Extreme, the Bootleg Sampler 3. You could just have it linked to that.
Yeah, we could do that. I would love to package an actual disc with the chipboard and the bag and everything like that. But it definitely is going to drive up costs and make getting it to people probably take longer, because of all the extra logistics involved.
That'd be like $40 a magazine.
I don't know. So. And again, it'd be great if we could do this for our day jobs. But honestly, like a magazine just about Saturn, it's about as niche as you can get. So, I'm just glad that we could make it and get it out there, because I know that it's something that everyone who's involved is something we're very proud of, and it's just something that. I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm honored to be able to bring this to the community, and hopefully, if anybody gets any enjoyment out of it, then my job's done. And And I'm actually excited about some of the collaborations that we might have with folks in the community on future issues, you know, because again, like I would love to do an article maybe on like some racing, like virtual racing, and, you know, bring in Nick because he's an expert on that. But then we've got other people like Random, you know, who's probably self prescribed expert, and I think he spent like countless hours of his life poured into the different versions of that game. So it'd be neat to get people's perspectives on these things and be able to cover these games in more in depth, you know.
Pretty cool though. I really enjoyed working on the magazine, and I'm really excited and when we get this in print. I think a lot of people would be enjoyable. I'm not excited for the idea of shipping everything, but I mean, I'll be able to take that L.
Yeah. And I looked at, you know, I did look at into like the idea of like a drop shipment service, kind of like Threadless, where we don't even ever touch anything. They just have a file, you know. Unfortunately, that's I would say that's kind of prohibitively expensive for folks. I don't think folks want to spend like $20 to $25 for an issue, you know. So and again, like I don't want. Oh, another disclaimer we have to make is that none of the ads, like the quote unquote ads in this thing, are paid. These are more or less. This is a fanzine again, and it's a community project for fans. So these are like wholehearted endorsements from us of items, products that we feel are beneficial and helpful to the community, things that are, you know, vetted, that have been vetted, things that are that work well and that we feel are a good value for your money. So really, they're more
back it.
Yeah. You know. I would love to be paid for ads like this, but then at the same time, you know, I feel like that would kind of spoil our credibility. In this way, we're literally just saying we're confident in recommending, you know, the Satiator to folks. It's a good solution. It's not cheap, but for what it is, it's great. And the Fenrir as well.
I gotta admit something. I think for the bulk slash thing, I was slipped a 20 and a voice roll in the game as compensation for this. So it's full disclosure. Full unclosed. Close. Take the clothes off. But no, it's pretty good, and I really enjoyed all these ads you did because I think it's really cool. And
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing more.
Exactly.
I want to do 5X one. I think 5X one. Yeah, and that's the thing is our next issue is probably going to be bigger. It's probably going to have more content, and I don't think it'll take as long to make because again, it'll be built upon everything that we learned and all of the templates that I built and everything like that. It'll be built upon what we did before, so it should be quicker to get it out. But that said, I do think that it's going to be bigger, and like if we get more ads and stuff like that, we have to add more content to offset the pages that we add. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
For sure. Honestly, I think for the tagline for Retro Tink, I think you should be like, put some tink in your stink, and just like have it upscale in composite.
Well, I'm not letting you write the ads, Pat. I'm sure Mike would love that.
I'm pretty sure he'd love the ad. I know Bob would. He definitely would use that tagline. Guaranteed. But yeah, anything else before we move on? You can download the ad on our web, or download the ad. You can download the magazine on our website, and if you want, there's an Easter egg on here that I don't think Dave told you about. But if you go to the front page and you click on the barcode,
it literally says it right there.
Really?
Yeah, it literally says it right there under our logo.
Oh.
No, under this. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Right there under the SHIRO Media logo. Never mind. You got to zoom all the way out. You see in the background? Do you see in the? Never mind.
I'm trying to look right here. What background?
You're so funny. No, zoom out of the magazine all the way out. Look in the background there.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't even see that.
It says click on the barcode.
I'm a bit dumb, guys. So just excuse my my dumbness, please.
Oh yeah, Martin points out that we interviewed Kalinske. We probably could. We could probably work that into a future issue. That's the other thing is it's like there's no end to the amount of content that we could have added to this magazine. Exactly. We'd still be working on the magazine though. It wouldn't be out, and we'd be like I said, we'd be just giving away the farm, in one issue. We got a lot of stuff that we can include in future issues.
There actually is an exclusive interview that we did that I don't think we ever talked about in any form.
No.
That I think we should add to the next one.
Wait, you're not talking about the one we're not allowed to talk about, right?
Yes, I'm talking about that one. If we can make it anonymous.
Yeah. If you want to get your ass suit off, then go ahead.
There. I'm just saying that. I mean, if we can make it anonymous enough, we can get it out there. But we can't.
You know what? Things, if you can do that,
what's the purpose of an interview that you're not allowed to publish? I don't understand.
Just to blow our minds. I don't know. Just to give us information that.
It was an interview after we did a podcast. Somebody listened to it and they're like, "Hey, I actually was part of this, and we'd like to talk. I'd like to give you info on it." And
we can't even.
I can't even say the name of the game.
Suffice it to say, they're still under NDA, so we can't talk about anything they told us. But if the day ever comes when they're not under NDA, then there you go.
NDA for Saturn related content.
It's pretty big.
I can't say anything more. If I said anything more, then it would give too much away.
The say is he said that if we make it anonymous enough, we could. I think if we maybe pitch to him like we probably shouldn't be talking about this on air.
We'd have to send it. We'd have to send it.
Yeah, we'll have to send
first.
it for an okay.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know.
It's pretty big.
Certain details would give it away.
But anyway, we could probably just cut certain details to make it obscure enough to where it's like.
Yeah, Pat.
Have to cut
we all learned a few things. We all learned a few things about Saturn development, but we just can't talk about it.
I do think it's important though that we bring it out though. But like I said, I think. Certainly love Discord. Discord certainly is my favorite app to use when I want to talk to people on the thing. It is my favorite. Download Discord now. I think they got ninja. They found out the SEGA CI cut the line. So I think they found the info, but
I can tell you it was not Yu Suzuki. That it would be amazing. It would be freaking amazing if we could interview Yu Suzuki, but we would definitely have to go through the right channels and get a translator and everything like that. It would be.
Yeah, I do think that. I think that it's I can't make any promises it'll be in the next issue, but I think if we anonymize it enough and show it to the person before we do, I think we could actually get it out. And yes, what's up?
You know who we could interview and who's probably not under NDA now?
Who?
Because he's literally just said "F you" to the Yuji Naka.
Nice.
Right? We probably. I don't know if he's under any Sega NDAs anymore, but that would be cool.
I don't know how well his English is enough to be able to talk on it.
Right.
We'd probably do a text thing. That'd work.
We could get Lacquerware. We could get some, but I don't know. I don't know if Greg
Lacquerware collab to get it.
I know he's fluent reading. I wonder if he's fluent speaking, but yeah, get somebody to translate for us. That would be rad.
I think it's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. I think that's about it for the magazine. I'm excited for the next issue. I don't even know what we're doing. I think you teased it. Did you make a decision on that one?
I would like to. I want to do a Sega Rally focused issue, but again, like so much as you can see from, if we're going chronologically, there's a lot that came before even Sega Rally. We could do like a Virtua Fighter cover issue. Really, it comes down to the cover article, the articles that Peter's written. I really want to showcase those. That was the original impetus of this whole thing. It was like I wanted to get Peter's articles published in some printed form so that we could get those out to more people, because he spends so much time researching them and writing them and everything. And then a few hundred people maybe read them on the blog. And I just feel like that's kind of a shame, So this was that was part of the purpose behind this is, getting it out in front of more people. But yeah, so I was thinking probably like Sega Rally. But again, you don't even like Sega Rally. You said that it sucks.
I don't really like Bug either, but we did this anyways. It's not
So
going to
what
be
I'm
just about
hearing
Bug.
is, so what I'm hearing is there's going to be an entire issue on the floppy disk drive.
There you go. Actually,
it's going to be called "Don't Copy That Floppy."
That floppy disk drive is long. I actually tried, converting it to like a magazine format. And if you don't include any graphics, then yeah, you'd have like several pages of text. But as soon as you start including graphics, we're talking about like a 10-page article or so, or at the minimum. And with the font being really, really tiny, you need you need a magnifying glass to read it. So that's the thing, is we really have to cut content or edit it down, so that it is suitable for the magazine. I want to do something like that though.
We're gonna make it super suggestive, and I really want to find out. It's like you say, everyone you turn the page, find out more information on this drive.
Yeah. Well, and this will be the end of it, but if folks are actually interested, then I'll elaborate a little bit more. I have a lineup of content that we do need, so we need like a handful of feature articles, probably like 3 or 4 feature articles, a cover article, a couple of developer interviews. I was thinking the one that we did with, we could get an article in there with Emerald talking about the scene and talking about, and maybe one with Xenos. I'm really trying to hear back
if he wants to do something.
I would love to. Yeah, I was thinking, he's done enough stuff now, amassed enough stuff. There's,
he's like, we could everything pretty much.
Exactly. We could do a couple pages with Trekkies, and then I'm trying to hear back from Johannes. I just think he's very busy. But I mean, with everything that he's been involved in, I'd really love to get that too. And then an arcade section, a letters section. I would love folks to like write in and ask questions and stuff like that, so we could have like a letters section. Pat could do a couple different patches, like a couple 1 pages regarding like different patches. Get some ads in there, maybe a better price guide that includes PAL and Japan.
Honestly, I think we need a nude photo, a nude fold-out of Trekkies. Just my opinion, though.
No one wants to see that.
Too bad. Anyways.
I don't know. You'd be surprised. But no, I'm just kidding. You got an OnlyFans? I don't know.
Only Trekkies. But no,
what I was going to say is you guys could do a feature on the FMV competition, since like half the judges are already on your like group and that.
Yeah. That's another thing. Is
Bob
like
actually asked me about that too.
This project,
Genesis Entry, was like hilariously good.
Yeah. This project took a lot longer than I thought it would, and during the time that we were working on it, amazing things happened in the community, like the annual homebrew contest. And I mean, we covered that thoroughly on the website, but man, I would love for that to be a multi-page spread in the magazine.
Yeah, no,
it really just comes down to...
How often do you plan on releasing this magazine?
Whenever we get done with it.
I think that we're nobody's being paid. Like let's. I want to say that we could probably make this happen on a biannual basis. I'm shooting really low. I'm keeping my expectations really low. We might be able to do better than that. But again, this is a fanzine, and not that much happens in the community. Like we need to be sure to like pack it with enough information. So
I'll do some packing, all right.
Yeah, and maybe we could do better than that. But again, it really comes down to like time and availability and all the other stuff that we work against. So I mean,
exactly.
At least if you grab a physical copy, you're getting something that's very limited. Trying to look on the bright side here, but yeah,
we'll figure it out. I think issue 2 is gonna be Sega Rally. I think we talked about maybe doing a Japanese oriented one for issue 3.
Yeah.
But
ideally, I would love to be able to do like a fall, winter, spring, and summer issue. 3 months. If we could get it down to like that, where we're able to put content together that quickly, I think that that would be ideal.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. I don't want to jump to issue 3 till we get issue 2 down, but
exactly.
I kind of think Dave and I are ready to save wavelength that we want to do a Japanese oriented issue, like maybe like a Grandia or a Lunar or something, or something
yeah.
cool.
I mean, if we do have like a Japan extravaganza issue, that's going to be Pat's issue, and he's just going to be like, it's going to be like Sakura Wars and Lunar, and the whole issue is going to be pink. Like the cover will be pink. The whole issue is just going to be covered in cherry blossoms. Am I right, Pat?
Exactly. All the waifus, all the anime girls. Name something, and it'll probably be on there. No nudity. Yeah. I can make it.
No,
almost,
it'll be
I can
decent,
almost make a guarantee there'll be no nudity on there. I can almost.
That is a really good idea, though. I mean, that's...
Will the paper smell like cherry blossoms?
Oh, smell like something, all right.
We're gonna get some perfume, Japanese perfume, and spray every page. No,
honestly, but no, I think it'd be cool to do something like that. Like not like do it every issue, because I like the idea of having, like, I like the idea of this is an American oriented focus, but I kind of like the idea of like breaking up once in a while, like we have a Japanese issue, like or a European issue or something like that, or
yeah, definitely. No, like I hope that this is like a agnostic of any specific country, that this is for everybody, that's always hard, because we are all from the United States, so I sometimes feel self-conscious, like we're not representing like our PAL gamers enough, or we're definitely not representing the Japanese. I mean, Pat, we all love our Japanese Sega Saturn library, but I mean, the language barrier makes it hard for us to get interviews, so we're going to do our best to try to represent all that stuff as well. So, and make it not just a North American mag. But no, yeah,
I would definitely be down for some Police Knots. I think, I don't know, maybe the next issue or the issue after that, I'd like to do like a Police Knots, like a Kojima crazy article where it's like we talk about the 2 Kojima games on the Saturn. Be kind of cool. We'll figure it out. But I think that's about it for that. We have a couple news articles, and we're almost out of time.
We talked about it. I think we're done talking about the magazine though now, right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
We beat it to death.
Exactly. I just want to with the public. I mean, we have to talk about it when it comes into print though.
Right, yeah, that's true.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but
that's right.
The next article is the Best of Saturn Virtua Fighter. So, I mean, I don't think this game really needs any introduction. I mean, this is the game that launched alongside the Sega Saturn in the West, and it was really a shift for video games with Sega going for the 3D oriented games, which really launched off. I think the Virtua Fighter 1 came out in 93 or 94.
94. Oh, you're talking about the arcade?
The original, yeah.
90. I can't.
Was it
it's
91?
Either late 93 or early 94. Because Virtua Racing came out first, I want to say, right?
Yeah.
And then Virtua Fighter.
I think honestly,
we call ourselves Saturn fans. Somebody help us out.
Fake fans.
Does it not have the date in the article? No.
It just, I mean, I know it came out the same day as Saturn, but it doesn't have the exact
the actual original.
Original.
The original arcade came out in.
I think Virtua Racing was 92 and Virtua Fighter was 93.
93. Yep. You're right. Arcade was 93. Saturn was 94. 32X was 95. And for the record, as janky as the pack-in was on the Saturn, I still prefer it over Remix. I like Remix, don't get me wrong. I think it looks smoother, and everything, but I just love the flat shaded polys, even though there's a lot of pop out, pop in and pop out, and whatnot.
But yeah,
the gameplay's solid.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I know a lot of people that are coming from Tekken or coming from Dead or Alive or something, and they play this and it's like, what is this? It's because it's a 3-button fighter. It's just punch, kick, and guard. There's not a lot to it.
It's
but
all about like countering, and yeah, it's like it's a very nuanced fighter. But the thing is, it's like, I guess you had this and it was huge before you had games like Toshinden, and before you had games like Tekken. So I think that Tekken came along and just kind of like made it very fun and arcadey, and just made, you know, and Soul Calibur added weapons. Well, Last Bronx and Soul Edge and Soul Calibur added weapons, and they were just like really fun but easy pick up and play. Whereas this was like could take ages to master, you know.
Yeah, actually, I remember we were playing Soul Edge at ZapCon with Nutrageous. We met up there.
Yeah.
And man, that monitor was so jank. Oh my god, that whole CAD was really janky.
What was it?
It was really bad. I know
Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
You probably. That's it.
Oh, I know Sam SSG is. He's one of those folks who feels like Dead or Alive is the better fighter on Saturn, like the better series.
I like Dead or Alive.
I like Dead or Alive. I think it's great.
He probably likes it because of all the titties.
Probably. Let's not.
Like the commercial said, they kick high.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, and it's good. And again, the port of Dead or Alive on the Saturn was actually really, really phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, I would have to say that, you know, picking up Tekken 3 is very easy, and it's a lot. You can have a lot of fun without knowing a whole lot, and yeah, it is kind of a button masher. Whereas this is definitely not a button masher. If you try to mash buttons with this, you're just gonna get your ass handed to you. But it's really fun watching experts play this against each other.
It's insane.
Then you get to see like what the game is actually supposed to be played like, and it's just like constant counters and throws and trip, and you know, it's crazy like how many times opponents can counter each other in this game. Moon jump. You like the moon jump?
Jump 5,000
You just like jump over and you land. That would always happen to me. I would jump over my opponent, and then they would do like the back kick and just like knock me out of the ring.
I think the worst one is getting getting read by Jackie doing that backflip and taking off half your meter.
Yeah.
That, man.
For sure.
I think him and Sarah both had that, right? They do the backflip. I can't remember if Sarah had that or not. But,
I can't recall if Sarah had that.
But yeah, I get owned so much on that, man. It's really good though. I liked it a lot, especially Virtua Fighter 5, the new one that came out, is really good. I played that with my friend, and we actually had a really great time. The characters are fun, and the quotes are very silly.
Yeah.
I think that game is just so good.
Yeah.
Play VF5, the new one on PS4 and 5. It's really good.
Do you recommend that folks play this game? Now,
one specifically?
Yeah, at all. Like, is it just like worth going back to, or do you think they should just go with like Virtua Fighter 2?
Honestly, I think if they want to just have a good time with friends and stuff, I definitely think you should play it. But if you want to play it as and try to beat the bots, I would just not even bother, because the bots are jank BS, and what do you do at the end of the day when you're the best at it? It's like, like I don't know.
It's fun to like look. It's fun as a spectacle. Yeah. It's fun as a spectacle because again, it launched with the Saturn, and it is really janky, like from a graphical standpoint and from a porting standpoint. I think it's fun. A lot of these games are a lot easier to enjoy if you have a crowd and you can kind of just like, you know, lampoon it a little bit, you know. But again,
it's a fun thing for people left in the machine have a lot of laughs about.
It's not one that I play by myself, let's put it that way. But I've showed it to my son, and he thinks it's interesting. He's like, "Oh wow, games used to look really different, Dad." I'm like, "Yep."
Can you go back to Pokemon, Dad?
Yeah, basically.
But yeah.
So it's a classic. It's a classic. I actually designed I designed a long box of that for my collection. Because what we got, I think in PAL territories, they actually got a long box for the original Virtua Fighter, but we got the little plastic jewel case that doesn't fit on the shelf with the rest of the games, so I had to make one.
That's fair. But yeah, I definitely think that I actually really like that a lot. I'm not a big Virtua Fighter fan, but I really enjoyed that box you did.
Cool.
I enjoy your boxes, Dave.
Tisk. I'm not gonna.
But anyways, I think that's it for that article. We should probably move on to the last article, which is the Saturn
Yes.
Portable gets a mini fin rear. So this is kind of funny. Dave and I both were writing this up at the same time, and I was like starting the article, and I saw that it posted like, oh, oops, my bad.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Dave got
I didn't. I didn't know you were doing it.
I didn't get too far, so it's all good.
You know what's funny though? So, in writing this article, because I mean, folks have been talking about it all week, right? And I mean, we've been busy with work and stuff like that, but I knew we would end up covering it this weekend.
Yeah.
The only real piece of news here, I feel, is actually the fact that he cut the fin rear up and stuck it in there, because all the other footage is actually reposted videos from his YouTube account that are like 9 months old. So like the Gun Griffin thing that he just posted with the link play, I mean that's like nine months old. So, but it's been regurgitated recently, you know. So because I think people are just finding out about this for the first time. But we did a write up on it on the site before, you know. So
I do like this one though, the fact that he stuffed the PS1 in one of them.
Yes, yeah. Like, I mean, aside from the fact that it's got the Saturn buttons, but it's a PS1. It's cool.
That's fair. I think it's neat.
No, but it is neat. I mean, so you know, people are speculating whether or not this could ever be like a production thing. I doubt it. I like highly doubt it. I think there is almost next to no % chance, and I'll tell you why. Because you have to source a Saturn, which is not cheap, even a broken one. You have to source a Saturn gamepad. He put backup memory card in there, and then he also put a Fenrir in there, plus the 3D printing and everything like that, and all the cutting. And what if something goes wrong? So it's like to make this any kind of like enterprise would be really prohibitively expensive. I can imagine him doing it as a commission thing, you know, for like somebody who offers enough ransom, but I can't imagine this being something that you'd actually try to make. However, he did post a video showing folks how to do it. And you could, I mean, like he really got to have some really good soldering skills for this. But you know, he was able to cut not only the Saturn motherboard, but also the Fenrir down, as if the Fenrir wasn't already small enough, you know?
Yeah, I'm hoping to make a couple prototypes just to show off, because we'd love to show it off on the SHIRO show for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of S's in that last sentence.
But realistically, I mean, it's gonna just wait. When the Mister is finished, they just finished the PlayStation core for Mister, right?
Guess what's next, baby?
Saturn, right?
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah.
Guess what you can easily make portables of with that.
Saturn portables.
Mr. Portables. So I mean Saturn core.
Well,
So
Mr. That's what I'm saying. That's the closest thing we're gonna get, I think, to a production run of some kind of like Saturn handheld that's 100% accurate. Will be when it's basically a Mr. FPGA, you know, and so you essentially will be playing a portable Saturn, but you won't be like sacrificing, you know, an actual Saturn to the gods every time you want to make one, you know.
It's pretty intense actually, and it's really cool. I think it's going to be really neat, because I think a lot of people have done that in the past, and I think you'd probably get a case and a strap like a used iPad or something, and strap to the back of it and shove that in the back, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, like years ago, maybe over a decade ago or more, there was a dude who, and I'm sure folks have, you know, been online and seen the pictures. There was a dude who made a quote unquote portable Saturn, which actually had the drive on the back, you know, it had the spinning disc drive and everything like that. And it ran on like a huge, you know, car battery or whatever, you know, and it was just not elegant at all. But look how far we've come. I mean, in like board cutting techniques and miniaturization, 3D printing and all that stuff, you know. So, but yeah, definitely, it's, you know, Mister's going to be the way, you know, to make it happen for sure.
And it's exciting. I can't wait to see. I mean, if he does this, I'd get one, but I think more than likely I'll probably get a Mister and make a Saturn portable that way.
I would want that. I would want a Mister driven one. It kind of makes, like, all due respect, like I'm fascinated and in awe of his skill, right? Or their skill. I don't know. But the thing is, I kind of feel bad every time somebody has to hack up a Saturn, you know, because it's not like there's an endless supply of them, you know.
For sure. And maybe that might be the direction he goes once that core comes out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got the skills and the know-how to make it happen.
Yeah, because I think even if he doesn't like do that, I think he could probably easily put a Mister in there and sell that for a more affordable price.
Yeah, I like the form factor. It's like Game Gear-esque, but a little bit slimmer and shorter. Overall, I would say that it's a nice form factor. What's he doing there?
Oh yeah, it's he's getting a he's actually pulling out the memory module and putting it into that to transfer between Saturn and it's kind of like an SD card sort of thing. It's kind of cool.
I gotcha. Interesting.
But yeah, so
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you guys want to oh, oops, no one make noise on that. If you guys want to follow the guide, you probably could. Honestly, I don't think the guide probably gets the wires all down on that, so you might need to make some guesses on the wire format, but
there's if you actually follow the link to the forum, he has like schematics listed out.
Oh, that works.
So above there there is a link, like if you scroll up.
Yeah,
I think right there, official forum thread. Yeah, there's some information regarding how to wire it all up and everything. So, but
this isn't for the faint of heart or amateurs.
It isn't for the faint of heart at all. But if you're like one of those people who can make this kind of stuff happen, then maybe you feel like sourcing all that stuff and putting something like this together.
But in all honesty, I would just, if it were me, I would just wait for the Mr. Core and just make it Mr. Portable. There's probably.
I mean, in the meantime, you can like emulate this stuff on your smartphone. You could. There's a lot of ways to do Saturn portably via emulation.
I think the Steam Deck does emulation too. For
yeah. That's right. Yeah, no, I completely spaced that, but you're right. Like I've heard a lot of people say good things about Saturn emulation on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
You also have the option, if you must have real hardware, there's the High Saturn Navi.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's another option. A little bit.
Although that screen looks like shit, even though it's like worth a fortune, it does not look good.
You probably could just get a generic generic RCA screen and plug it in that way.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Like that screen has like it's got all the ghosting, you know, and the blur, the motion blur, you know, of like those really old LCDs. Not to mention that they're kind of starting to rot out at this.
Yeah, I wonder how much of it's also like that they're just getting old too. Like I wonder how that
absolutely
how they looked when they were like pristine new.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, I think that's about it. Why don't we, before we go, shout out our patrons that helped us fund this amazing project and many others.
Our patron saints, our patron
saints,
SHIRO saints.
Yes.
Who do we have?
The shout out to Emerald Nova, Johannes Fetz, Blue Moon 95, Derek aka A-Team, King Gidra. Shout out, he's in the chat. Congrats on your Soccer Wars Dreamcast. That's an amazing console. Memphis, Normal Guy, Newt Rageous, Mr. Newt, Robert Ramsey, Tanuki Trev, and of course the Young Money Sawi. Yeah. And if you guys want to get shouted on the SHIRO Show, if you back us at the $10 and above level, you will get shouted out. If you back us at any level, you probably missed for this issue, but you'll get your name in the credits of the magazine. I'll see if I can get a shot of that real quick of that. So in the front, right, or is it? No, it's after this.
2 pages
right
in.
Here. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's all the names of all the patrons that we have on our Patreon. You sadly missed. Yeah. What?
Yeah, as of the time of publishing. Yeah. The pre-release. But yeah.
So yeah, if you want your name in there, you can, for the next issue 2, back some Patreon at the $1 level, and we'll put your name in the magazine. Sounds like a fair deal to me, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So
and you'll get early access to it.
Exactly, they got a week access to that. So early access and also benefits of early access, getting our podcast and videos we do early up, and a lot more, and even being talking on the show if you want. But yeah, if you can't back us financially in that aspect weekly in a subscription-based model, check out our SHIRO Show merch where we have new shirts. I don't know if did we show these off yet? I don't know if we did or not.
Yeah, I think we did briefly, but yeah. So we've got these new designs. There will be more to come. But
got the SHIRO Show logo with me and Dave by AM25.
Thank you to AM25.
Shout out. His name is somewhere on the shirt. But yeah, it's right there on the logo. Yeah.
It's there by my head. Is there?
Oh,
if
it's right there
if
on the
you
bottom,
zoom
right there.
in really close, yeah, it's there.
Anyway, it's right there. Yep, got that cool shirt. We got the white Saturn pad.
Yeah.
Cool design. And then of course the this cool SHIRO black logo. I like this. Very sleek.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want a shirt, go in the Threadless store and you get all these cool designs. We have a lot of different designs on there that I think will like. Personally, my favorite.
Nobody buy the chokehold one because I'm told that it's not printing right.
Yeah, we should take that off actually before.
I wanted to just revise it.
Okay.
And then, because right now it's got like an aura on it, but they're not printing it correctly. So somebody, I forget who it was that, was it Nutrageous that got it? I don't know. So
I think it was Nutrageous and Derek got it.
Yeah, and they said that it did not print correctly. So that just means whatever their process is, they're not able to do like really fine gradients like that, like gradient into nothing. Mm-hmm. They can do a gradient of one ink into another ink, but a ink into just shirt, apparently it's just not printing correctly. So I'm going to replace it. So I wouldn't recommend anybody buys it until I replace it.
Sounds good. But yeah, and then if you can't back us financially in aspects, you can also back us on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel. Here, I'm going to be really meta with that. I'm putting YouTube within the YouTube. There we go. It's going to be like some Twilight Zone stuff
hilarious.
going on. But you get back
Saw me yawn on there. I'm so tired.
Ian, like our video. You can subscribe to us in this area right here in generalized. You can not edit and get analytics because I can only do that because I'm the guy that runs it. And yeah, you can check out our Facebook page, see all the cool stuff, our live videos, our podcasts, and all the other stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna do a game stream today.
What you doing? Soccer Wars?
I don't know. Maybe. I actually do not know what I'm doing today.
I'm here now, so you can finish up Sonic 3.
Okay.
There you go.
Sonic 3, and we'll show off the retro tank, the new device we got. So
you should play it on normal mode. Sorry, yeah. So you should play it on Sonic Jam. Public service announcement to everyone out there. If you're playing Sonic Jam, play normal mode. That is Sonic Team's remastering, poorly named, poorly explained remastering of just refining the physics and everything like that.
It basically makes it a little easier.
But it's not just making it easier, right? Because like the easy mode, that really does bork the game, or I don't know, nerf the game or whatever. But normal mode, it makes it control better though. Don't you feel? Don't you think? I play.
I always preferred original mode, to be honest.
If you play original mode, you literally are playing it exactly as it was on the Genesis. But a lot of people, they just think that normal mode is, I don't know, some kind of like, it's just an easier mode or something, but it's not. It's like they went back, and since they ported it, they actually had time to tweak it and make it like their vision of like what they thought it should be. And I think that folks should really try it out. They should play it because I actually think it's really, really good.
Sounds good. Well, I guess we'll try out normal mode, and we'll see how that is.
I recommend it. There's a good video on YouTube as well, like going in depth into it and basically saying that's the thing is, it's like, since Sonic Team was involved and they felt like taking the time to create that mode, you know, that.
I guess Discord disagree with Dave.
Should we? Or are we doing that, Pat?
What, doing what?
Rolling credits?
Yeah, you crashed.
I crashed. No, you crashed.
I crashed. Yeah.
No, you crashed.
We all crashed. We all crashing down. But anyways, I think that is it for the show then. All right, on that bombshell, remember, you must play SEGA Saturn.
Play SEGA Saturn.
on. I'm glad.
And stuff like that, guys, but I'm just so tired.
There's no waffling. This is the game stream. Welcome, guys, to the game stream. We're streaming the games. We're streaming left and right. We're going left, we're going right, going up, going down. All around. Up, was it up and down? All around, dude.
I'll see you, Pat. I'm gonna duck
See you later,
out.
my dude. Have a good night. Alrighty. Dave is gone. R.I.P. Dave. Dave's not here, man. But yeah, I am
Dave's
here.
gone post ponies.
Exactly. Pony time. My Little Pony. But anyways, let's go and this is the new retro tank. It looks nice and clear. I've been told that I could probably get better settings, but let's play some Sonic Jam, you know? Do a microphone.
Should I grab Xenos for this?
I was going to head out in a little bit too, but one thing I was just going to point out with Sonic Jam real quick before I go digging into this, it's actually kind of neat because the entire, like, all three games are running in the same engine. They're not like separate games in here.
Huh.
So when you're actually like here in the menu and the title screen, the only thing that actually loads a different, I don't even know if it loads a different EXE, is when you go into Sonic World, the 3D thing. Everything else is just kind of here running in the same executable.
Interesting.
So that's kind of how it's able to just, like, if you let it sit on the title screen, it'll seamlessly go into Sonic 1 and show Sonic 1's demo mode, and then it'll seamlessly go into Sonic 2 and so on and so forth without really much finicking.
That's fair. Yeah, we're still getting the no signal stuff, but I think that's normal. We're not having the weird transitions, though, so that's kind of good. That's actually not doing that because of the... So you remember last time... Actually, I do like the meta because this is the song that plays when we switch to the game stream. Where we at? We're Sonic 3, right? We played last time?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna...
Or are you doing Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
I was just doing regular Sonic 3.
I think his save file is on Sonic 3, so we'd have to...
Okay.
I'll do original. Is it no normal? There we go.
Normal is the, like,
the not jank one.
So original is like what it originally was. Normal, they fixed some bugs, but then they also changed some placements to make it a little easier.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's going to be Launch Base and Hydro City.
There's also
I can actually continue from my save. That's kind of cool.
And then in flying battery mode, flying battery zone, I think there's like a catch in one of the bottomless pits, so you can't actually fall to your death.
Fair.
Or that might just be on easy though. I'm not sure.
See. We'll see how badly I do this time. But we're at the retro tank now, so maybe we might be better.
Hey, so before I forget, I just wanted to, remind everyone, semi-announce that Millennium Shane is holding the Starcade at MegaCon. I'm going to be helping to run it and watch things. And among the machines that are going to be available are going to be a arcade box running a Saturn emulator with hopefully all the competition entries there. So there's going to be an actual live playing of homebrew games
nice.
At MegaCon this year. And that's next weekend.
I'm excited.
I still need to put together the demo disc for this year. Did we ever vote on which games we wanted in there?
I mean, voting seems like a rabbit hole we don't need to go down, especially since the competition's been judged.
Well,
I would go with the highest ranked games that'll actually fit on a CD with others.
Right. I know specifically for translations, I was going to put in Cotton 2 and Bulk Slash because there's actually demo disc versions of those that I can apply the English patches to and put those in. And then that would leave at least 3 other playables and then 5 videos, unless I can find a way to add more playable demos in, which I might be able to. But then I also wanted to definitely put in Hellslave because it didn't get put in last year.
Yeah, but Hellslave got 4th, right? The 3rd?
I think. And then I would imagine then we would put in Blue Skies, and then I don't know what to put in for another one at that point.
Yeah.
I don't want to avoid putting Final Fantasy in there because of the whole ROM issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't get sued by Squeenix.
Yep.
Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I think that. Would you enjoy being sued by Squeenix? I don't know if that's like a thing you're. No,
I would not.
Okay. I just want to verify and check. No.
Yeah. So the thing is, for the demo disc, I think it's.
So we did Cube Cat last year, and even part of me wants to go like, oh, but they made so many changes, but at the same time they were in last year's demo disc, so I'm not sure on that one.
Also, like, the only reason Cube Cat got eked out for first this year is because of the bugs, and so without bug fixes, it might actually be an issue with people trying to play it, because some of those bugs I think were game breaking at the time.
How game breaking are we talking?
I think like one of the levels you couldn't even finish.
Well, generally, when I the one I put together last year, I took the latest available build.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, guys. Bonus stage. Let's get those
thing is I need to see if everyone obeyed my command of how to handle CD audio properly. Oh, geez, Pat, are you bad at that?
The thing is that there's a delay with it when I hit it. So I hit it and it's delayed.
Just go around. You go around. You just.
I know there's a delay with it between the things, so I hit it and it's like I turn like a second later.
No, but I mean, you're not supposed to go to the middle one.
I didn't. I'm not trying to. I tried to turn it again to the full circle thing, but it like turned like it took you a second to turn. I know there's like a delay or something with the controls, or maybe that's like how it's supposed to be. But I hit it and just like delays.
You can only turn on the points. You can't turn like on a dime.
And it's not like
only at like the perfect corners of every square is when you can turn.
Okay.
The input's not really buffered, so as long as you're holding the correct direction at the point of turning, that's all that matters.
That's fair.
You know you can double jump with the lightning, right?
Oh, I don't know that.
With the fireball, you'll shoot forward as a fireball.
Oh, cool.
And the bubble you can bounce.
I don't know this. Do that. Something like that.
Yeah, you're probably going to need to get up onto that carousel.
That I'm working on. That's cool. All right, round 2, baby. Okay.
Okay.
Why is everything fucking red?
You jump over them. Jump over the star ones.
Oh, okay, I see.
So this one is going to be a touch more difficult because on the other side of this one is going to be a hallway of nothing but red that you have to jump over.
That works. There we go. I got it.
Yeah. So go back to. Oh, well, I mean, you can do it this way too. It's fine.
No,
oops,
outlines.
shit.
Outlines only.
I accidentally turned too soon. I turned way too soon on that. Hey, I got pretty good.
Okay.
That was pretty good that time, at least.
I need to stop looking at the YouTube feed. I'm gonna look at the Discord feed.
Yeah, because I hit it too soon and I fucked up.
No, just like, once you pass the point, that's when you can start buffering your input manually. You're not gonna be able to get back up that thing.
The bummer.
You gotta keep going left. Hold left to win.
Try that. Try that thing. I'll go down. There we go.
I'm very tempted to try DM Xenos to wake up and come back on this one.
Gotta tread carefully through this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so there's a timing to this that... There, you figured it out. That's the time you need. It's consistent for all of them.
I'm just trying to like time it so I don't have to hit these things. There we go.
Actually, Shadow Mask makes a good point. Are you using a wireless controller?
I am.
Oh. Yeah, that was your first mistake.
I didn't realize it'd be that sensitive.
Well, I have to step out. I'll talk to you guys
See you,
later.
Trickies.
Later. There we go.
A little bit off topic, but Shadow, are you planning on doing movie night after this?
There we go, little by little, getting that. I don't know the logic of that, but okay.
So you'll basically be following.
I didn't realize the top would bounce off of that. Kind of weird.
The spring, yeah, you bounce off of springs.
I know that, but I'm surprised it would be. Oh, let me get this checkpoint first. There we go. There we go. Didn't take any anyways. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for those of you not in the know, we have a little miniature movie night where Shadow Mask likes to screen some random VHS movies, where I guess the quality is just bad enough.
Where's he streaming on?
Nobody gets in trouble. Twitch.
I'm surprised that. Yeah, I'm surprised too.
It's because it's VHS. I think it's the VHS capture just makes it fuzzy enough where like the algorithm doesn't know what it's looking at.
Oh yeah. I like the face extended on that. That's perfect.
Nice.
Because I have a giant fucking head.
It's like Sonic is wearing a Sonic costume.
Sonic costume. There we go, boys. And stop burst. Grab that. There we go. Grab it. There we go. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Oh, actually, that's really interesting. I didn't even think of it that way.
What?
But yeah, so he's screening movies that are from defunct publishers where the rights holders may or may not still exist. I mean, certainly someone has purchased the rights for a lot of these movies, especially Mortal Kombat. But I guess it's something they're not really paying attention to too closely.
Fair. To be fair though, he's gonna hit. I know he wanted to do Ray Earth, and that's gonna get hit instantaneously.
Oh, dude, like freaking! I got hit on YouTube for the opening cutscene to Magic
Yeah,
Knight.
you'll get hit. You'll get hit hard for that. So I don't suggest you do that.
And what was hilarious is during Extra Life one year, I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat, and the music from Mortal Kombat got claimed by like some jerk off somewhere.
Yeah, I got police
because
knots
he
claimed by
remixed it.
some guy. Yeah, same thing. Some guy freaking rapped over the opening theme, and they claimed it. I'm like, cool. My favorite. Oh shit.
Oh, they got rid of that that trap there.
Oh my god, stop going into it, dumbass.
Just jump over it.
I did. The timing was bad. Like I said, I think it might be the remote.
Yeah. My favorite claim on YouTube has been my playthrough of Green Hill, where I talk about how they made the game and stuff like that, and how I play through it, and you know, some speedrunning stats I can't perform, but talk about anyway. Somebody claimed from like Lithuania or something. Somebody claimed Green Hill's music.
Wow. Was that on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube. It's always been YouTube. Twitch never stops me from doing anything. Then again, I'm not also like in a hot tub filleting an object.
I don't know. That's what I do on Twitch.
You're not alone.
I know. That's why I do it. Anyways, yeah, that sucks though. I'm doing what Emerald says. I don't know what is he not saying? Like going to the hot tub and inflate it? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna help me in this game.
So I need you to try like hooking up a Guitar Hero controller to this and playing it entirely by strumming.
That'd find cool.
You want to jump up.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I want to get around there. Yeah.
The signs are there to help you.
Yeah, I'm playing through the retro tank right now. I'm trying to get that button thing. I know the sign's there. I'm just trying to explore a little bit. I want to see what's here because you know there's secrets all over it. There we go.
If you were Tails, you'd be able to fly up into a little alcove there, and there's not a lot, but there's some. a little bit there. It's kind of a weird level feature because it doesn't lead anywhere. It's just like a private area with very little to do besides hurt yourself.
Well, there, I can't go through there. But, oh.
No, you gotta
I do that first, yeah.
unlock V. Yeah.
Nice. There we go. I look away for 1 second when those things go to my face. I turn my eyes, look at the chat, and then I get hit by something. It's like, cool. Ooh, wait, what the heck? Oh, I guess I get crushed. RIP.
So, I don't know if I've plugged this one before, but OC Remix, a long time ago, made an entire album of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles music, where a bunch of different remixers did a level each. I think maybe a few of them got a couple. Oh, there, you reached it. Nice.
Or not.
But
oh my God.
I highly recommend everyone go listen to the OC Remix Sonic 3 and Knuckles album.
Okay, am I just stuck here, or I guess I just...
No, it's literally just an alcove that leads nowhere.
Oh, just a cool reference thing?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
It's crouching. Roach.
Here, it's called Project Chaos. I'm gonna go ahead and link it in general in the SHIRO Discord.
Yeah. I'll go this way, I guess.
So I'm monitoring Pat's progress by watching the Discord feed. I'm imagining he's having a marginal bit of difficulty with the lag on both the controller and the Tink conversion. And definitely I'm having a late reaction due to it being on Discord. And everyone on YouTube is like, you know, half a minute behind or something at this point. I mean, honestly, what I'm looking forward to is seeing how Trayno figures out how to get through Carnival Night Act 2.
We'll see.
Because, like, pre-internet, that level was literally impossible for most people.
What I got you guys for? Oh, fuck. Oh,
when
come
he gets
on.
there, should we tell him about the barrels?
Don't tell him. I want to see him try to figure it out. I want to see if a grown adult can, with the game design tools presented to him, figure out that level puzzle. Because it is my opinion and most people's opinion that that was terrible level design. It was not forecasted or anything.
It was not, definitely.
Little by little. There we go.
I believe it took me like maybe an hour, half an hour to figure it out because it was a rental.
Oh, did someone die?
You only get 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the boss battle.
But no, I think I mean I was on the internet relatively early, like at 98, 99 or something like that. I ended up having to like go through all these different Sonic web rings because I was a big fan of Sonic HQ and
Sonic HQ was back. It was fire back in the day.
Dang.
Yeah.
That brings back some memories.
And it was like the only way I could get information on the Archie comics because I didn't buy stuff. I didn't spend money on stuff. I didn't grow up very well off. So like I was like reading about all the Sonic lore that didn't make any sense with respect to the game. because it was from like the Archie stuff. But among the other things was, oh, here's how you beat Carnival Night Act 2. It's like, oh, freaking finally, I can play this game now.
No.
But I remember beating Sonic 3 and I'm like, damn, that's it? It took me like a day to like finish the whole thing, and I was like, huh.
No, by the time I was...
Okay, I guess that's fine. I didn't want to stand up anyways and hit it.
It's half a game, but pretty much by design.
Yeah.
By the time I was ready to actually try to beat Sonic 3, I had Sonic and Knuckles already from going to flea markets. I was a big fan of getting games discounted at flea markets and stuff. So you
came from it like pretty much after it came out, like well after it came out.
No.
Sonic Knuckles was a thing.
Okay.
Like, I got my Genesis in like 96 or 7 or something. Or 8 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to control Sonic this way. Okay. Kind of cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was something being an OG and just like, oh yeah, the new Sonic's out, and then I just like go through it.
That's actually a cool fight.
Wow. It's the levels were longer. It was just it felt shorter than Sonic 2. It was like, this is Sonic 3, really? And then like months later, you get like ad advertisements for Lifesaver Sonic and Knuckles. I'm like, the heck is Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah, I think the thing that sucks is I can't pay attention to this fight without I can't look at the chat paying attention to this fight, so I need you guys to monitor the chat for me, or else I'm not going to do this fight.
I'll monitor chat for you, don't worry about that.
Gotcha, because yeah, I can't.
I want you to imagine having to play this fight without Sonic.
It's impossible.
No, that's this game.
You mean without Tails, you said?
Just Tails. Just Tails.
Oh.
It's doable. You just can't attack him at certain angles because it's yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, okay, that works, I guess.
Nice.
Just die.
By the time I was ready to beat this game, I had already at like a broken hinge copy of Sonic and Knuckles, and it was already like 99 or something like that. So God. I was behind everyone. But no, like I managed to blow through like all the way up to Sky Sanctuary from Angel Island in one sitting. And I got yelled at by my mom because my eyes were red from like how long I was sitting there staring at the screen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that I'm playing this in hindsight and sight reading this. I've never played this game this far before, so I don't know exactly.
You have a chance to get several hits in when he does that. Just with
I
your
do, but the
instant
thing is, I got hit. I don't know because I hit him the last time. I got knocked my rings out because of the hitbox.
You don't need to bounce. You instant shield.
Yeah,
and
see, I just
from below.
I just hit him. Yeah, I guess you can't hit him below, right? See, I hit him.
You can hit him below, and that.
Yeah, see, I just got killed from it.
Okay, first off, that's not below. It's from the side, and you're hitting the fire part. You're hitting his engine exhaust.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was technically a hitbox.
I think it's Sonic 2, Sonic 1. The flames weren't really an obstacle, but
yeah, the thing is that the hitboxes are super deceptive in this game, and like I said, hindsight, yeah, I get people that played it, but it's like I'm not playing this in hindsight. I'm playing this sight reading, so I don't know the hitboxes and exactly what's going to go off or not. So
when you get hit by fire and you lose rings, that's your hint that the fire hurts.
No, I get that.
You can't get a flame shield.
No, don't do that. Oops. Get out of there.
Oh, well, I died.
Robotnik's devious speed traps. Patent pending.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the only complaint of this game is that it expects you to do speed, but you do speed and you die and hit stuff. It's like you can't do speed certain areas. Like it's you gotta go keep going fast, but don't go fast all the time. Like you need to be prepared like for everything that's gonna hit you. So I gotta play like this, and it's like super. It slows down the game. Yeah, I suppose, but
once you know everything, then it's like, oh, I know what's coming up.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
it's kind of like complaining. It's like complaining Mega Man is too hard because you can't.
Well, no,
tell
Mega Man, I expect that. It doesn't
up.
expect you to. It doesn't expect you to run through it. I get Mega Man. It's like straightforward. Oh yeah, it's a Mega Man game. You don't shoot and like go into things like that. But like, because you see me play Mega Man, I'm good at Mega Man. But this is like kind of like feels like I'm not playing it right unless I'm going fast. You know. I do find it funny though that I'm better at Mega Man than this game, and that's sort of like not the norm sort of thing, you know? I said I played Mega Man and beat all of them before, so I guess maybe that's... Or just do that. That's cool. I didn't want to get coins anyways. The hidden bump. Wait, is that supposed to do that, or is that a glitch?
No. So the way those tops
just, like...
work is that they will run the ground and accelerate on the ground, like they're drilling along the surface of the ground. You hit a wall, it's gonna rebound.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of... I didn't realize that, because like, you're not even going that fast, so... That's why I was like, okay, I guess I'll fly right into it. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, they're not fast in the air, they're fast on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just go right into that. That's fine, I guess.
So generally speaking, when you're rolling downhill, holding down will get you usually to where you want to go with little consequence. It's a good way of picking up speed while protecting yourself.
But that's like Sonic 101. If you played Sonic 1, 2, that should be like basic knowledge.
Yeah. But in Sonic 1, it was used differently mechanically because without the spin dash, there's a lot more strategy in Sonic 1 in terms of how you maneuver than in Sonic 2 and 3. Definitely Sonic 2 and 3 dumbed down the formula enough because Sonic 1 requires way too much thought for a lot of the obstacles they throw at you. Especially if you want to do some weird tricks like rebound off the uneven ground using the slopes.
Fun.
Yeah, you already consumed those. You have to beat the game for them to respawn. Whatever emeralds you got, you'd save progress on those, so you wouldn't lose the emeralds if you got a game over.
That was so close.
Yeah, that should have been a crush death. I don't know how you escaped that.
Hey, there's humans in Sonic. That was a face.
So... Oop.
So, Trayno, Martin's asking if how this game compares to you to the first two games.
What are you talking about?
I mean, have you played the first two games?
Not really.
Okay, well then, there's the answer to the question.
I guess, I don't know. I found the Sonic Game Gear a lot easier.
Sonic Game Gear?
Yeah, no, I want to answer the question Shadowmass asked. I'm just playing this through my my monitor right now. I have a CRT on the other side. I probably could do convoluted setup, but it required me shifting 180 degrees to be able to face that and set my screen up, which I would not have enough time for in a streaming environment.
Sonic Blast is the best game.
Sonic Blast is
You need to set
fire.
up a camera 1, camera 2.
I'll do that with all that. I'll do that with the Patreon money.
So is Sonic Blast the one with those terrible 3D renders?
So quick question:
Game Gear.
Is the only thing that's gonna hit me with these
Master
spawn
System?
things, and just ignore it?
It's just the spike.
Just the spike things hit me, so it's only the spikes, right? I'm not gonna be hit by the things. Okay.
Which is funny because I remember in Mystic Cave and Sonic 2, I would dodge every single thing that was falling.
Yeah.
Like thinking that was gonna hurt me, and I'm like, oh, it's just the spikes all along. I'm here approaching it like a bullet hell.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
And I was doing pretty good too. I was dodging everything. I was like, oh,
There we go.
it's just the spikes. Okay.
It's a nice flex on stream to be able to do that.
Yeah, and honestly, I have like 2 PVMs behind me. I just don't really play on them much. I don't know. I've just grown away from playing on the PVM stuff. Yeah, it's just me.
You know, people spend thousands of dollars to get PVM setups to play on.
And I'm
not
just
even to stream, just to play on privately.
They're just sitting there doing nothing.
Sell them.
Oh my god! Every position I go in, I can't escape Eggman hitting me.
It's just a single pop up and out.
Yeah, but I keep going the position that he goes in because I'm stupid.
Now, once you get on that incline, spin dash.
No. Oh, it's too late now.
What incline?
Yeah, so,
there's like 500 inclines.
Yeah. So usually the reward for going high in Sonic is a faster course, because you generally need a slightly more skill to get up high to begin with. So if you're upset about the speed of the game and you're going low, because the low sections of the levels are generally the ones with more slow platform obstacles.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's really a callback to Sonic being really subtly like arcadey. Like the more skilled you are, like the faster you can get through the game. But it's like,
I mean, there's no purpose to a score in Sonic the Hedgehog other than, e-penis.
True.
Oh.
I mean, you'll occasionally get an extra life, but by the time you're getting extra lives from the score, you have no use for those extra lives.
Oh.
This is
fantastic
true.
Timing. That should not have worked.
I honestly, I
future
think
reference,
that's
if the spikes are out. The spikes are out means they have permanent iframes.
I know that. I don't know how I thought that the jump thing was able to do it.
The instant shield is generally able to poke through a surrounding, and that'll work in launch base. That should not work on these guys.
But it did.
Yeah, you missed the bonus level.
The bonus level is just a few extra rings.
I see that comment.
Like it matter.
95. Ancient Doom with Sonic Team don't.
Oh no.
I don't know what happened to Sonic Team since last 15 or 20 years. I mean, obviously they've fallen off a fair bit, but is none of the original talent there anymore?
Not a whole bunch. A lot of them left.
Kojima left. The game designer left. Everyone left.
Okay.
I think Naoto, he was wasn't he responsible for Blinks the Time Cat or something?
R.I.P. that property.
On Xbox.
Yes, he was the designer of Blinks.
Oh, that's what I want to do. Let me in the water, the blood
Someone
water.
made Sonic Generations. They need to bring that team back.
I mean, so here's the thing: the boost formula lends itself well to good level design, and because a lot of the work had been done for them in terms of, they chose the best levels of each game, or the most memorable ones at least. So, just copying the level features from those levels means that the hard part of the level design has been done, and after that, it's just adjusting for the engine. I mean, obviously there's original elements to them, but for a large part, like Speed Highway on Saturn, that big cinematic, drop down from the skyscraper and everything, that design work has been done. It was done in '98. So yeah, if you have a good level designer, the Sonic games can be fun.
Red Man spawns. Okay, there's right there.
Where you
there you go.
But Sonic Team is hurting for a good level designer. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're hurting for good games in general.
But then they complain that the levels, you just blow through them so fast. It's like.
So Sonic Forces, was bad in two ways. First off, that engine and control scheme was terrible. It doesn't feel like a Sonic game to me. I mean, I was playing it on PC. I played it on Switch. I beat it twice, but it's still it doesn't feel.
It feels like a mobile game, doesn't it?
I don't know if mobile game is the right word for it, because it's not that bad, but the momentum is wrong. It's like Sonic 4 momentum, where things will just randomly halt when they shouldn't. So the engine is bad already, and the level design is just so short. They try to go for
exactly.
And the thing is, when they do that, that means they have to make level assets like 20 times as many, or not 20 times, but like a multiple level assets to make different appearances. And what ends up happening is most of the time they end up having to resort to generic metallic platforms in otherwise normal looking environments. So the game doesn't even look impressive because of that. Like if you play a lot of the bonus stages, it's literally just nothing but crates and metal grating.
I still say Sakura Wars 2019 is a better showcase of Hedgehog Engine 2.
Wow.
Than Sonic Forces.
Really good.
And NGS.
I don't understand how you go from Generations to Forces. Like, how much do you screw up your UX?
One word. Everyone leaving for Nintendo.
Oh my god.
But honestly, I don't see a lot of
thing.
the Sonic design philosophy in Nintendo games. I guess maybe I haven't played the Kirby games. I'm sure Kirby's like the closest analog, but the instant shield is your friend, Pat.
Instant shield? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that thing. What you just did?
The what?
The instant shield, where you
double jump?
When you hit the
jump button twice?
Basically, the double attack.
Okay.
We'll just call it double attack.
Why did you say the double jump?
Because it's not a double jump. You're not gaining.
Oh my god, that's so dumb. The instant shield did not work. It failed me.
Well, so the instant shield gets you a good rebound, and it gives you some directional control. You still have to get out of the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're not going to be able to juggle this boss. Yeah. So, Paul, 3 hits would have been good enough if we were in Mario, but this is Sonic. You need 8.
Yeah, 3 jumps on the head. There's actually a secret if you go.
So Martin, I in fact do not like Sonic Colors, and that is because the control scheme has changed to the point where I don't like the direction they were going in. And that's evident by the double jump mechanic. It feels like a lot slower of a platformer. It feels closer to a Mario game than a Sonic game. My ideal Sonic control scheme is the modern Generations format.
Oh my god, not expect him to come that way.
Sonic Color isn't even supposed to even exist.
I mean, it's not a bad game. It just virtue of its reception and level design and stuff. I just didn't like the control as a Sonic game. It's like Breath of the Wild is not a bad game. It's just a bad Zelda game.
Like literally,
God
it
damn.
was just the Wii version of
That rebound
Generation.
is so dumb.
It was scrapped, and they reused assets for color.
Okay, to answer the second question, I only like Mania in theory. In practice, I've played it once, and it's just so long, I have not been able to push myself through that game again. And maybe this is just me being, like, a boomer or whatever, but, like, I prefer Sonic 3 and Knuckles to Mania.
Same.
Which is why I'm excited for Origins, and I've already you know, despite the de novo, you know, built-in malware, I have pre-ordered it. What?
The order of disappointment.
I mean, this is still Taxman and Stealth remaking Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I don't know why you get it for like the Switch or something and not have to suffer through that.
Because I'd rather not be locked down onto an aging console. I'd play it on PC.
I guess.
Plus, they get rid of de novo after a while. They did so for Mania. So at least they have that. So
the thing is, you have to be smart about which console you buy a game for. It's like, I have no respect for people that bought Cyberpunk 2077 on a PS4. And similarly, if you're complaining about Elden Ring's performance on PC, you should have known better. Certain games are going to play better on certain consoles, and you should know that from the...
no. How about I expect a game not to be garbage when I get it? Not run like ass.
Cyberpunk was a fantastic game, if you had the PC to run it.
Nope.
If you
I
expected,
had a
it's
3080 and it ran like crap. That's incorrect.
Well, I had a 3080 and I didn't experience any game-breaking bugs. I just played the
I
game.
literally got the wrong ending of the game, so I really don't know what. Yeah.
I don't know how you managed that because again,
It's
I
called
played
the
this
game
thing day
being
one.
garbage.
No, it knows.
Garbo
So it's a great
ass game.
RPG. And similarly, like Elden Ring had PC problems, but I bought it for PS5 and it runs great.
The city in Cyberpunk feels a little barren. Like, it's so huge, but you can get to like 4, 5, 7 buildings,
Too
maybe.
cocky now.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like Oblivion, where like every building is literally an environment. I mean, honestly, what you're supposed to expect from Cyberpunk is third-person Witcher, or first-person Witcher, sorry.
That's what I expected, and I got the glitchiest game I ever played in my life.
I do like how Mania like fixed the the little long-running glitch where you spin, you can't commit to any jump except that one direction you're going.
Is that really a glitch? Because that feels like a normal consequence of momentum to me. Like, it makes sense. If you're spinning forward, you're rolling forward. Like, you're not going to be able to do much except go forward until you gain some control back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do need to do that. Okay.
Yeah, you need.
I don't know if it was a glitch technically, but I mean, it's been there since Sonic 1. So.
Oh my god, how far back do we get to get this damn thing to respawn?
So there is, like, I remember Sonic, there's a highly reproducible glitch where you jump and you exit the rolling state while you're jumping pretty much by bumping into a wall too early into it or something like that. You see it most in Marble
Zone, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the parts where like you're pushing the block and you're like on the lava and you're just like trying to jump over the walls and you're like, oh, I'm just walking in the air.
You have impressively managed to skip the entire cinematic section of this zone. Now you need to get back on the top and do it properly.
Oh, I have to do it that way, okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to... Yeah, these columns, they're supposed to be cinematic little...
cinematic
forcing you to
my
go
ass.
a certain direction.
We're doing it the dumb way.
Parts in the
I refuse to play Sonic the way that it was designed.
Yeah.
I'll
play Sonic
the meta.
I'll play the way I goddamn please.
Yeah. So Blue Moon, I am very impressed you managed to sit through Cyberpunk on PS4. I would like you're missing out on a lot of the visual flair of Cyberpunk if you're playing on a PS4, but
that's fair.
At the very least, you still got to play the game.
What they want to play it on, Stadia, whatever.
Stadia? Like I can't imagine Cyberpunk on a Stadia. Like what would you? It's like I'm imagining like a PS1 looking game.
Nope, we ain't getting.
I wonder what render a Stadia stream would like most represent. Like, would it represent like a mid-tier PC or PS4, or would it do PS5? I think PS5 would probably be a little too much bandwidth.
I don't think a Stadia can compete with a PS4 model.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter what you play Cyberpunk on. It's hot garbage on even the best hardware.
We need a modern port of Mr. Bones.
Okay, Trayno, you're struggling with this because you're trying too hard. Just let yourself grab it. There you go.
There we go. Right over there, yep. Good man. Yeah, I'm getting an MLG.
You actually dodged it.
I mean, it's not hard to not dodge.
Okay, I have trouble tracking the negatives in that sense. Are you saying it is or isn't hard to dodge?
It isn't hard to dodge. I just was stupid and was placed in the wrong area. I placed myself in the incorrect area. Yeah, I have to abandon it for this. Oop.
There you go. You're learning. And you got 4 lives for Eggman.
It's almost
so,
like if I play this level multiple times after not sight reading it, I get good at it. It's
He's
a weird
evolving.
concept.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird.
You narrowly managed to miss that
Twice.
Twice.
Whoa! Wow.
Do I hear 3?
Oh my god!
3.
I fucking hate this goddamn thing. The timing, the jump on the timing is
Just
so
jump.
garbo. I did. The timing is I fucked up with
caught
this.
his attention. That's why he missed it.
Literally,
He's like, oh shoot.
yeah, literally the jumping is so jank.
So you're missing a special stage ring over there if you haven't gotten it already.
Do not care.
Okay. I mean, Supersonic is pretty sweet, but then you get to miss out on all the music, so yeah, it's probably a good call.
That's true.
Also-
That's where all the... Oh, go ahead.
Because you're playing Sonic 3 Vanilla, the final boss is not nerfed, and you're gonna have to actually go through it at launch base.
Fair. Well, we lost the MLG, but you know we can't always be MLG all the time.
That's where the fan efforts really shine to like have like options where you can keep the music even when you're super.
Sonic 3 Complete is a fantastic ROM hack, and it's I play it often.
Would you play that over Angel Island Revisited?
Angel Island Revisited is probably the better version, but Sonic 3 Complete plays on original hardware and allows you to customize it a lot more than Revisited. Revisited is just better by virtue of resolution and no sound because you're on PC.
Of course. Oh my god, that's
Nice
stupid
dodge.
fucking thing.
You made it. Look, don't fight success.
I just want to get the damn thing so I can.
You don't need it.
I need it.
Your
I do need
attempts
it.
at becoming invincible made you lost everything worth being invincible for.
I just don't want to die. I want to.
You need to get some. You need to get some rings. That's what you need.
Yeah. This is a fatal. This is some form of moral lesson.
It's a good thing that thing lasted as long as it did.
Yeah.
I knew it would.
That would have been a.
I knew it lasted until that thing.
Oh.
There's one thing about Sonic 3D Blast that used to scare me as a child.
What's that?
It was like when Sonic died on the Saturn version. Like the whole screen would turn like fade into red. And it's like it scared me. I don't know why.
It's like Sonic's dead, your friends are dead.
For you?
The end.
That was an interesting design choice because I do remember that.
Yeah. It wasn't quite the Friday the 13th game over screen though that Trayno was talking about. Or was that Friday the 13th or Halloween? I can't tell.
That's
the difference.
Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is that I just hate some of the games because they kill the pacing. It's like, oh hey, you can kill it. Okay, you have to wait like 5 minutes for this guy to transform. Okay, and you're good. It's like, okay, thanks for that.
I mean, have you played Castlevania 2 without mods?
I guess, but the thing is that Castlevania is a bad game.
You don't want to be there.
Okay.
Castlevania 2 is a good game when you fix it. You need a ROM hack to play that game.
Resident Evil, maybe it did. I can't recall, but
I'm talking about Resident Evil.
Wait, when did Resident Evil have a transformation sequence?
No. Flash. Shadow Mass was asking, didn't Resident Evil also flash red on death?
To be fair, that's Resident Evil. I thought Sonic 2.
So he's talking about Sonic 3D.
Sonic 3D Blast.
Oh, 3D Blast. That's what happens in it. Oh.
I think on Saturn when you die, like the screen has like a sort of red tint to it before it like fades into, you know.
To be honest, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I've never seen this. This is some bad gamer story that I'm too MLG to know about.
Never dabbled into Sonic 3D Blast though.
Sonic 3D Blast is one of my favorites. I replay the Genesis version often, especially after Tim Burton did the
director's cut. Yeah,
the director's cut is nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Really
you can even you can redo the levels without the flickies, which is like the only bad part of the game. It's that and the platforming. Platforming's still there. That's a bad part of the game. Trayno, you're doing it. That's a
good job.
Yeah, you're doing it. Keep
oh my
keep on
god,
doing what you're doing.
dumb ricochet. I got a coin though. They had an extra hit in, so that's good.
You gotta strategize your ricochet, and if you're good enough, you can ricochet back into Tails' hands. This is gonna be quick.
You could actually control Tails too.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Told you that.
You can hit him from underneath without having to jump just by using Tails' tails.
I can?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you beat this boss with Tails. You have to hit him with your tails.
Nice.
I did not know that works like that.
His tails are hitbox. You can hit enemies from underneath.
It would have been nice to know in the battle. Nobody told me.
Yeah,
you guys are assuming I played this game before. This is a first time attempt.
Hitting with the tails hitbox is a lot harder than just jumping. Probably. It's like telling someone who's starting Dark Souls for the first time, hey, why don't you try parrying? It's not worth the time investment of trying to teach them how to parry.
I don't know, man. I think knowing a mechanic and being able to use it afterwards is kind of useful. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like, if you told me this parrying, I'd probably like, oh, cool, and then I probably want to get good at it or not use it at all.
And then you spend like 2 hours in Undeadburg trying to parry an enemy with an unparryable attack.
Hey, you know what? Sacrifices need to be made.
And another good thing about Tails is
so
he can block the
cool.
stalagmites that fall, like say from the previous zone. That boss fight, you could just like have him fly over you. And he just,
that's a very niche use case. It's more useful if you actually are Tails.
There you go, Sonic.
Or you have if you have a younger sibling that can play Tails, and I guess that's one thing.
That's pretty much what we used to do. I had my younger brother, and he was always like forever Tails, like my second player. So I was like, "Hey, try this. Hey, that's awesome. It works."
Okay, can you go? Okay.
Have you guys played like Project 06?
Is that the one that makes Sonic 06 not garbage?
That's D&D, right?
Yes.
Jump. Trayno, jump.
Jump on what?
On the thing that you were standing on when I was telling you to jump.
I was not saying anything when you told me to jump. I was falling when you told me to jump.
Yeah, you were falling on a platform that you're supposed to jump on.
Okay, so here, that.
Okay, now this thing. Jump.
You said jump on like that.
Jump.
Like
yes,
let
jump.
it like basically let it like sink a little bit and then jump. Like let it
like
sink
that.
a little
Okay.
bit, jump. Yep. Okay.
That would have been a better description. It's like just jump. What the fuck do you mean jump?
Jump is unambiguous. You press the jump button. It's one
I know,
button
but
input.
like he just told me the straight up. You jump, and then you jump a little bit and let it lift you up.
Yeah, he would have still been there.
No, jump. What the hell do you mean jump?
Is just jump. I mean by pressing the jump button, you jump. Hi, I'm Amo Chow.
Obviously, you're as useful as Amo Chow is.
I'm
just joking. Fucked up. Okay, so
press the B button. You press the B button.
People die when they get killed.
That's still my favorite image of all time. There we go. I get it. Man, this level is confusing. God damn.
You just wait until you get to the barrel.
You want to be alive.
Go, there's that.
The best thing about Project 06, the guy who made it has not played Sonic 06.
That's probably the best. You don't need to poison up your design instincts by playing that game. If you just look at it, you know how it should play, and that's not how it does play.
I actually completed it on PS3.
I completed Sonic's campaign on 360.
It's got some memorable moments, like when you turn the game off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fantastic Sonic plot, save the Elise part. And if Silver's levels weren't half an hour long, it would have been a perfectly serviceable game after bug fixing. But, you know, the only thing keeping it from being Sonic Adventure 3 is the fact that the engine is crap.
Also, I don't like the human designs. Like this human design Sega used in like 2006, 2007 in like
let's not do
Sonic
that.
06 and Knight's Journey of Dreams. I hate them.
You mean like
5
the Final
lives,
Fantasy style humans?
guys.
Pretty much.
We're getting MLG levels of awesome now. We got 5 lives, baby.
With Sonic or Knights.
5 lives. Congratulations.
See?
So the Sonic series has a very inconsistent representation of humans because they're not that important. Like even Eggman has completely undergone multiple character redesigns.
I still think his best design is Sonic 06. That's the
No, we had Robotnik and then we had Eggman.
It's the same.
It's not like Archie where there's a difference. Like it's the same character. And 06 had like buff, slim Eggman or whatever that was.
Yes.
But like in Sonic Adventure 1, they had like one kind of human that kind of gradually morphed into the Shadow the Hedgehog humans. And then like 06 just made them like these. It was like 2 different designs.
Oh come on! I don't want to play Breakout. This is some BS.
No, you gotta hit this guy. Just wait and let him hit himself. There you go.
Oh, you have to let him hit himself.
When you look at the cutscenes, it's like Final Fantasy level shit. Then it's like you get to the actual game, and it's like, jank.
My only regret with the Sonic series at that point in time was the fact that they let that happen. Like 06, all of the pieces were there to make a good game, and let it be bad. And Sega learned the lesson there of, don't let it delay to release a good game. Don't try to fix bugs. Just stop spending money on graphics.
I don't know about that. Sonic Boom.
Boom wasn't even Sega.
I know, but they purposely repurposed Sonic Synergy to be a Wii game for their Nintendo deal. That was not supposed to be a Wii exclusive.
So I just killed this guy with the top,
that
right?
Engine was CryEngine, which had no business on the Wii in the first place. That's why they changed everything.
You know the fun thing? The director of Sonic Extreme worked on Sonic Boom.
So Trayno, you have to actually hit the guy so his core is exposed, so that the drill will do something.
Okay, I see. You have to hit his core, then expose it, then okay, that works.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the, like Sonic, like the side games for Sonic, you can really fault them for being bad because they're not. It's like just a licensing issue. It's like complaining that Sonic Labyrinth is a bad game.
True, but I mean, ultimately it was Sega's fault for pushing it. Like, hey, we have a 3-game deal. Shoot, we have to have a 3rd game. Hey, let's take that game you're working on, change it to Wii U.
So that's how we got. Actually, a lot of games start out that way, and it's not always a bad thing. I'm trying to think of like besides just Mean Bean Machine, where it's like one game that got localized as a completely different game, or well, Mario 2 is also a bad example.
In fact,
don't mind me, just wait for the top hit.
I was like, Puyo, this plays so much like Dr. Robotnik. I was like, oh shit, it's a series?
Don't mind me, Top. I'm just waiting. Thank you.
Bruh, it was like a 20-second boss.
It took too long. It needed to be finished now.
Okay, like let's wait till you get to
Exactly. That's pretty much what it was. It's like, dude, I'm got all day to wait for the thing to hit the thing. Let's go. What the heck? What are you talking about, Shadow Mask?
What do you guys think of Sonic Unleashed?
Here's the thing. I played the Wii version, and then I played the 360 version, and I actually prefer the Wii version for controls, because the GameCube controller is much better suited for Sonic than 360.
Yeah, hey, if you're trying to talk to me, Shadow, just ping me on Discord. I have no idea what you're trying to tell me right now.
Someone was asking about phase settings for
Hell's phase settings.
Yeah, I'm confused about that too.
I picked Unleashed like around, I think, 2011 or 2012. Do you know when like the hate wave was really big?
Ooh, let's not do that.
The hate wave? What?
Because like people back then really hated Unleashed. I don't know why.
Because like 2/3 of the game is not the part of the game you want to play.
I mean, but still, like, it is a fun game. It's like saying, like, let's say, like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like you play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then it cuts to like a Streets of Rage type game.
Yeah, I don't want to play Streets of Rage when I'm playing Sonic.
They should have had Knuckles play be in that part.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly, that would have been a better excuse, but it's still shovelware.
Okay, there
like
you go.
that's a shovelware style game. There's no depth to that part of the game. They would have been better off like literally cutting that entirely, making the game only the Sonic levels, adding no new content. It would have been a better game.
But yeah, like
I thought the werewolf levels were kind of fun.
If it was really that bad, it turned out to be my favorite Sonic game.
What I hated about the Werehog was that they changed to that damn generic music every time you go into a fight. It's like the same team that created PSO.
I do think that the only good thing
you know how they have like a battles, like they have like the regular level theme, and they have like a battle version.
They have dynamically changing
kind
music.
Of BS is that?
Exactly.
It's time.
Yeah. So
they couldn't do that for Sonic Unleashed. Seriously? Come on.
So I want you to go and try playing a game called Blue Dragon. It is an RPG for the 360, and they use the same battle theme throughout the game for every fight. And my God, does it just get in your face every time you hear it?
I played it. My ex-roommate had it actually.
So we are at the first barrel, guys, and Trayno is figuring out mechanics almost slowly. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need to press the jump button more than once to do what you're trying to do.
Okay. So what exactly am I doing? Am I just have to do it at the apex or something?
I don't know. Like chat, should we tell him or should we let him struggle through the Carnival Night Barrel?
I have no idea what is going on.
I think everybody has to go through this at least once.
Yeah.
I was confused. Like, is it like the apex I have to hit it at, or what? It's not very clear with this.
No, you can influence the barrel. You just don't need to use the jump button to do it.
Oh, I see the D-pad. That's so. That is so stupid. That is so dumb.
This isn't even the part of the game that ruins it for you.
It's not ruining it. I just think it's kind of dumb. It's like, really? That's what it is? All that is? Oh, come on.
Yep.
There we go. Whatever, Sonic. Whatever.
It's a rite of passage. Everyone that plays this game has to go through that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get on that.
Imagine back when there was no internet and you're like, what am I supposed to do?
I was there, man. I lived that.
Same here, man. Like I said, it took me like a half hour to do that. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Up, down, up, down. What?
I saw a t-shirt online and I really should have bought it. It's literally just Sonic and Tails sitting on the barrel with a speech bubble that says, I can't wait for game facts to be a thing.
Okay. That's
there
fine.
goes your fire shield.
That's fine.
You can rebound up to get...
There is a water shield.
Yeah, he sees it.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You're gaining some Sonic skills.
I'm looking at the YouTube stream. I'm like, I should be looking at the Discord stream.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
It's like, wait a minute, he already got through that part. This will be tricky with this.
Yeah, like the Sonic fan community is amazing.
I'll do that.
It's amazing.
We,
like literally, like making like shitty games, not shitty. Like with Sonic 06. It's just great. I don't know why people hate it.
The problem with copyright law is that there's a lot of stuff. Like originally, copyright was supposed to be what, like 14 or 24 years or something like that. I forget. But like, imagine all of the old games that are just like lying dead on the NES or the Genesis or whatever, that fans could pick up, strip the assets out of, and fix up without having to worry about legal issues.
They should just buy the rights for $10,000.
Yeah, just go on Fiverr and say, okay.
I want the rights to Sonic 5.
Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be a bunch of game franchises, like a bunch of DOS games in the 80s, Like I don't know who
yeah.
Apogee Software or something made a lot of good games, and I don't know if they still exist anymore.
They do. Apogee just own. They just commented on the Duke Nukem thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my childhood too. Commander Keen, the original Duke Nukem side scrollers.
So what I want to see a remake for is an Apogee game called Biomenace, and it's literally just like jump and shoot, not unlike Mega Man, but it's just a guy killing a bunch of mutants. It's it's a decent DOS game.
I think that DOS games for like Mega Man were made by a fan.
Okay.
Oh, the DOS Mega Man, yeah.
DOS Mega Man like sucks.
The first it's like a Mega Man mania. Not a good one, but it is something.
I ever tell you how like Pat the News Punk yelled at, like I was like joking with him, he got really angry with me because I made fun of those games. Once I get really angry, but I was like man, I was like joking with him, man, those games sucks. Like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, I really want to play like DOS games, and he was like, that's nice. And like I always wanted to grow up with those because I felt like it'd be a better computer literate if I played it that way. He was like, that's nice, and just walked away. I was like, cool.
I think a lot.
Thanks. I'm glad
people.
That, yeah.
A lot of people saw those in their books fair, and they're like, Mega Man, hey, this is an excuse to get a game.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like a book fair, so they like got their parents to buy them Mega Man, and the guy's like, hey, this is educational.
Oh, Mega Man Math or something like that?
No, it was I think High Tech. I forget who the company was that published it.
I remember getting. They got rid of the barrel.
They got rid of it. They just got rid of that thing wholesale. Holy crap!
Oh, that ruins this level for me now.
Wow.
It's
where
gone.
am I going? Okay, that's
They're like, yeah, that never should have happened. Yeah,
what barrel? I don't know what you're talking about, guys. I am an elite gamer. I beat it. I'm awesome. No mess ups. I'm awesome.
They didn't remove the barrels. Patrick removed
Yeah, Patrick,
the
I
barrels.
removed it with just my force of will alone. Oh god. What is going on? I just jumped off of 3 things. I was like, this guy's so good, we don't even need to put the barrels there. Like, just skip them.
You already figured it out. Yeah,
exactly. You don't need
guys.
we don't need no barrels.
Well, I'm glad we at least got the barrel section out early on the part you didn't need to get stuck on.
Let the torment. Let it be.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go now. I'm guessing this way.
What do you guys think is the worst classic Sonic level?
Oh god, I gotta sneeze.
Probably not Labyrinth, but Scrap Brain.
I
Oh
find
damn.
the place,
Okay.
especially
Alright, let's
Act
mess this
I
one up,
think
guys.
it's, for me, even though I love it, I love the game, but I gotta say, Wacky Workbench.
So here's the thing, like Sonic 3D or Sonic CD is cheating because like the level design is just crap all over. I have no idea who designed that game, but my goodness, those levels are just not good Sonic levels.
Oh,
They're not good levels, period.
And
MLG
they're
boys.
so devious because like when
MLG
you
boys.
try to do a time attack on those levels, you really see how devious they are. And you're like, oh crap, they put this here purposely to like
no, never mind, not MLG. We were close.
to like bump you back.
There was an almost MLG attempt there, but I mean, we did pretty
Trino,
decent.
I want to remind you that you have to get all the blue spheres in a level in order to win. So if you skip blue spheres and you make it hard to come back to, you're just hurting yourself.
Okay, so I did fuck that up. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Go
Not
left.
MLG. That's fair.
Go left.
Yeah, this is one game where push right to win isn't the case.
Oh my god, move. Damn
Also,
it.
it's 9 minutes in, so you are definitely going to experience a time over it. You're not going to have time for Robotnik.
That's another experience for Sonic 3. You're like busy going through the level. You're like, oh shoot, 9 minutes.
This is a lot. I'm just looking in these checkpoints.
Yeah, I think a time over forces you back to the beginning of the act. I don't remember.
No, you go to the.
It doesn't help. This thing is so long. Okay, I guess I'll go. All right, that's fine. I guess I'll just go die then.
Guess I'll die.
So die.
No, you can get a lot of hits in with the instant shield. You might have been able to make it if you were like really aggressive. No, he's got 3 seconds. He's done.
Oh damn. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, see, back to the checkpoint.
Well, they make this level long as balls and they expect you to finish it that fast? Damn.
Well, I mean, now you're going to have a massive time bonus at the end of this stage because of the time counter.
If I don't die, that is.
Oh, yeah, you got 1 life left. That's not good. But after this is like the best stage. It's part of the game.
Oh my god, get that ball out of my face.
So somebody clip that.
What zone is next?
Ice cap.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love this.
Hard times.
Oh my god, this robotic bullshit.
Bruh, like, just time the instant shield. You can like get him down in like
Balls.
1 cycle if you do.
Oh.
Oh no.
Balls. That's
Oh, no.
balls. Oh, you gotta do the entire zone. Oh my god. Bug.
I kind of feel like one of those driving instructors where I just kind of want to take over the controls.
You cannot.
If this was PS4, I think you could.
Oh, is that a thing?
I believe so.
I'm not letting him play. This is my stream. He has his own stream on his Twitch channel. He can go stream song all he wants.
I can't remember last time I streamed. I need to get back onto that. I've been so busy with work these last few months. Like, my FU is January period has extended to 6 months.
I might start I might start streaming. You know, like
Why are you be
levels
screaming?
for
Why is your scream for?
Are screaming?
Yeah, don't. I mean, that's what I need to do because I just like have to do
Screaming.
this act all over again.
It's like 4 hours of me constantly. Why
Screaming.
can't I talk?
Bro, just you need to get on that platform.
I
You're
know.
not
I
gonna
want
be
to
able
kill
to
this
make that
thing
transition.
because this thing is killing. These things are so annoying.
Constantly screaming.
I don't trust any of this stuff.
Now.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
But yeah, that was interesting, getting rid of that barrel. I guess that was their ultimate vision.
It was not within the scope of our budget to not have that barrel there during the original production of this game, but now that we have the modern CGI tools.
Don't push it, don't push it. Don't. Just jump.
That was basically for us renters back in the day.
Yeah.
I believe it was
Every game on cartridge had to have some
go
feature to
fast
make sure
time.
that you could play it or have enough difficulty where you couldn't just beat it in the first hour. Because most of those games, if you know what you're doing, you can beat it in an hour or two.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
Like
it's what I call
like I said-
blockbuster difficulty.
I like beat the game in a day, so I was like, okay. I mean, I still had to get the emeralds and stuff. Yeah, I was like, huh.
Most of my Genesis experience was via Blockbuster. I ended up playing a lot of weird games. Like
Oh my
there's
god,
that
that's
Jurassic
dumb.
Park 2 game that was just I don't even know what that was about. I couldn't even figure out what I was playing.
The graphics in that were really-
Rampage Edition? Yeah.
It felt like a beta or like a prototype or something. It was like every single portion of the map that you could click on to start a portion of the game played completely
Oh
different.
my god, don't run to it, dumbass. Don't run to the
It
thing.
felt
You
like
can just stand on top of it.
Yeah, I have
run
to have
it,
the skill to
actually.
do that though, that's the issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So saying,
Die,
yeah,
please.
you could just poise break Millennia. Yeah, if I was good at this game, I wouldn't need to.
Why couldn't you just be like Mario and hit it 3 times?
Oh, that were you quoting the commercial? Why can't he just be like that nice boy
like
Mario?
Mario. Yeah, basically.
There we go.
Sonic really talks, my darling.
Really buzz my doilies. What's the hurry, mister?
What a harvest.
Oops, I
Why
didn't bounce
can't
on
he
time.
be
Oh,
like our nice boy Mario?
Sonic got through Act 2. Sonic got through butt
Against
destruction.
Genesis. Those ads were
Game and system sold separately, except a few months later.
Can I get ring, please, just so I don't die as soon as I run? Okay, thank you.
like the first Sega Saturn Sega Saturn ads.
Those are
Talking is costing me a
No.
lot more. So like the ads for the Saturn, like in like 95, 96, those were good. Like they were really good. They were fun.
I don't know, that first one was kind of like
They were having a breakdown.
they were just being edgy or obtuse.
I think that was like a Virtua Fighter ad where like a guy was mopping like an arena and he found like I think it was like a entire like denture of teeth.
Ugh.
I don't think we got that in the US.
Wait, I think it was not like a full denture. It was just like a bunch of teeth. It was like Virtua Fighter.
Funny, but that probably would not air well on cable.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm thinking like of a Dead or Alive commercial where it would be the same thing except he just picks up a pair of panties.
Like in the.
Now we just got Dead or Alive 2 where like, oh, she kicks high.
Yeah.
In the European like launch ads.
Oh my god,
there was like a driver in like a replica of like a Daytona USA car, and his eyes got like sucked out of his socket of the socket, and like into like a screen with like Daytona USA, and like he crashed and then he turned into Jesus. It was weird.
I was paying attention. What about someone turned to Jesus?
Like okay, so Pat didn't listen. So like in
Not for lack of
European
trying. I
ad-
was just confused. There's something about Jesus,
Yeah,
and I'm like, what did I miss?
When you play Daytona, your eyes get sucked and you turn to Jesus.
Damn, that sounds like my weekend.
he crashes. He crashes and like he's like on like he's like being carried, and he has like the spine crown that Jesus had.
Oh, okay. This is a Daytona USA
And,
commercial?
like, angelic music is playing, and it's like, you cannot handle something so real.
You can't handle
And,
the
like,
Jesus.
You cannot handle Jesus. If you believe in Jesus, you fight
You
on.
can't handle being Jesus.
Hey,
yeah, exactly.
Jesus and there's the Jesus.
What about Jesus?
The Jesus? The Jesus? Yeah.
No, Jesus.
Jesus.
Anye.
Yeah, Mr. Bones is rental difficulty. I've seen someone play that game and like, yeah, that's no way you're beating that game in a day.
Yeah.
Also, in like I think the 1996 ad, like it starts with there are a lot of reasons to get a Sega Saturn over the Nintendo 64, and it shows like Mr. Bones, and I just found that very funny because although I have not played Mr. Bones, I know how vocal Pat is about it.
It's pretty garbo.
So what I don't get is like you have a team of people that presumably are spending a non-trivial portion of their lives crafting this game, and at no point does someone like sit down and say, what are we doing?
Probably like a guy just stands up and is like, "We are doing a game about a skeleton that plays blues and can run from love, and his legs can detach, and he becomes useless, and people hate it." That's what we are going for.
Hey, at least it was a better exclusive than Congo.
But what I'm getting at is that normally with projects that come out bad, a lot of it can be explained by, oh, this was rushed, and you could see the fundamentals that the team was going for, and you could see where things could have gone right had they more time or better management.
I think Mr. Bone.
There's no good fundamentals in Mr. Bones. There's not a good game is not hidden in those mechanics.
Okay.
Mr. Bones could have gone well if it was like a Parappa the Rapper type deal. But instead of rap, is blue.
No, but they made a platformer. God. Like the game was supposed to be a platformer, but the platforming was just so bad.
Okay.
Because at first glance, you think of it like, oh, this must be a rhythm game. Nope.
Yeah, and that's also what I thought, and I got like really shocked when it was like
a Tails, you dumbass
with like FMB video.
I was about to that blue and Tails just, oh, I'll hit it for you, Sonic. Oh my god, get on the damn thing.
I have a question. When and where can we buy TraynoCo CRTs?
eBay.
Because that quality is crisp.
Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to.
I actually saved 2 PVMs from my old hospital job. They were junking a bunch of them. And I was like, I can only save 2 of them due to space, and I can only put 2 in my car, so I was like, well...
So I have a bunch of monochromatic CRTs in my lab that are basically only good for taking in BNC video signal. I have no idea how they could be salvaged for anything besides that.
The CRT I have is like a big JBC.
No, I totally just want to do that.
Trayno, spin dash to the left.
I did. Oh, the left? Okay.
Yeah, the left, because you're going left.
This game's kind of disorientated sometimes, sorry. And it doesn't like to stop, like, I have to wait like a century for it to stop me.
Yeah, it stops.
Yeah, I just say it like takes a century and a half to stop. It's like, okay, I guess I'll wait a century and a half to be able to do a spin attack.
Great.
I can see a use for the monochromatic ones to be dedicated Game Boy.
They're good garbage fodder, at least.
I'd have to figure out a way to like wire it because they're BNC in. Because it's lab equipment. It's for a camera. So like, how would I get a output of a Game Boy to feed into that compatible, you know?
Well, that's what these PVMs have, BNC, and there's various hookups you can get. I have a SCART to BNC connector. There's hookups where you can basically like turn those into like regular RCA connectors. So like you could put like one is like a male BNC connector to the female on the display, and then after that you just plug in like your composite or component cables, like they're not.
Yeah, but again, like the display is meant to take in a monochromatic signal.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like how I play it, I have my GameCube, so like I use a homebrew software called Game Boy Interface, and that's how I play my my Game Boy / Game Boy Color / Game Boy Advance games on my PVM. So I just like use one format, aka Game Boy, play your games on a big screen monochromatic display. It should be interesting at least.
Oh god, finally. That felt like for friggin' ever to get to Knuckles. Oh my god.
Well, you did take 9 minutes.
I meant to beat Eggman.
Yeah, but you can do this in 50 seconds. You just gotta spam the instant shield and not run away from him spawning into the zone.
pretty much just grab your rings and just like
now.
keep on hitting them.
Yeah, do that,
Yep.
but eight times.
Get your rings. Yep.
Yeah, don't stop. Never stop, never stopping.
Don't stop, never give it up.
No, you got time. You got time. You got time. See, you just need 8.
Oh my God, Eggman, please, God, die.
There we
Holy
go. Don't.
shit.
Yeah, you put yourself at risk running toward that ball there, but you're done. Now it's ice cap.
God damn. Ah, holy crap. It was a long ass level.
The barrel doomed racer in this version of the game is despicable.
I'm still not over them getting rid of the barrel.
There we go. Ooh, my favorite song, Hard Times, Happiest Days of My Life. Hard Times Gone By. If you guys haven't listened to Jetsons, go listen to the Jetsons.
So there's multiple routes on this snowboarding section.
Ooh, I can't wait to hit like one of them, or keep dying.
Yeah,
one of them.
basically it depends on when you jump. You either the sections where you went down.
Yeah.
You can jump over them.
That's cool.
But you lose out on rings.
No, on one of them you need to do that to get rings. There's 50 rings in that initial section. You can start this level supersonic after the snowboard if you know.
You could also get that big ring up there, but yeah, that.
Yeah, I think
100.
I think he's just trying to get to the end of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
So
can.
you need to jump onto that platform to break the ice. That one.
Am I just in a loop?
Break the ice.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm in a loop. That's so dumb.
Wow, you discovered the special stage. Not
Yeah.
too many people.
You
do
give it
that.
like 2 seconds.
No, don't start. Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
Well, that was painful, but it's over.
My goal is just to beat game. Back to the good music. Okay, finally. So where were we? I have to break the ice.
You have to jump onto that platform. That
That one. Okay, there we go.
You get it after a while. You're like, is this ever going to end? Oh, hey, there's something over there.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Exactly. I probably would have been dumb and hold it. How's the viewers looking? Has most of the people left already?
17 people watching. That's like your
wow,
normal number
holy
count.
crap. People actually want to see me suck ass at this game. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, that you have to deal with me being Garbo with this, but hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Watching me struggle.
It's entertaining.
I can't believe
You're
that
gonna want
happened.
to. You almost crushed yourself to death there.
I
You're gonna
know.
need to spin dash up this one.
A lot of people be bad at games. From what I've
Oh
learned
my
from
god,
games.
okay. I guess we're not doing that.
Every
That was a glitch.
player-
I'm currently
Okay, I guess the time.
You gotta time
am
the
I
jump.
Am I like timing it? Like, is it like?
Yeah, you don't jump at the top because you don't have any room to spare. You have to wait for it to start dropping.
Okay, it's wait for it to start dropping, then
No,
do that.
hold.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, same thing here, but different.
I'm gonna be here in a while,
Here.
boys.
Like, you can time it so you can go left on that one, but you're not gonna make it without practice. So you have to jump over the spike. Oh wow, that was
That's a nice.
nice tech.
Doing my best.
Okay. And that's probably the worst of it.
Okay, so
Unless
where
Okay,
are
stay
we?
where you are.
On this part.
Stay
That's
where
when
you
the
are.
question
No,
is,
don't,
oh,
don't.
Of course it does, and it that crushes me. Of course that one does. Why would I
Well,
have
that-
guessed it didn't crush me? Why would I make that assumption that would have been nice to me and not crush me?
Well, I mean, you saw it slowly approach the roof.
I thought I was gonna stop just short.
It has no mercy, especially for blue hedgehogs. He's like, dude, you're the fastest thing alive. How did you get squished?
It's like and Austin Powers, the guy that got run over.
Oh yeah, it's like, ah.
Yeah, it's like move out of the way. Ah. It's like you see me get squished like and just like get out. Okay. Okay.
You can instant shield that guy and knock him out without having to get hit.
So it's this one, the right one I stay on, right?
Yeah, and then wait for it to drop. Now move.
Okay. Now move.
Move still.
Yep.
Because you will get crushed.
Because that left one will crush you right below, just as it did on the top.
Yeah. You just missed a high path, but that's fine because you can just slow platform this one.
Oh, then it introduces the jet.
Okay, I guess the hitbox was like, nah, Patrick, you're not getting that.
There we go.
I was like, nah, fam.
Some reason when I get to that part, it reminds me like I have glimpses of
left.
Yeah, left.
What?
Left. Keep going right. Okay, I'll keep going right.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna come back to where you started.
Oh, is this repeating? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
What the heck is that? That's so stupid.
So, you know how I kept saying left?
Why would it do that?
So you can go left.
So mean.
Like a mean bean?
Mean bean machine.
Okay, now
the top
push.
thing? Oh, I push it.
Push.
Okay. And get on it?
Okay,
get on it.
Yep.
Now hold down.
Try the right. Yeah.
This will be interesting.
Okay. What just happened?
Like a magic trick.
Alright. Is that supposed to happen?
You just like missed the whole like in-game cutscene, basically.
How did I miss the cutscene? I said hold down. Oh, was that the thing that I was?
Oh, they got rid of the penguin too. It was penguin bed.
Oh.
In that area, but I guess
so. You are gonna have to jump that ramp.
What ramp?
Or that little, the swingy thing, whatever it's called.
No swingy thing.
You can't kill that thing, and you can't go right. You got to go left.
I know.
Best left and knuckles.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're on a different route now.
But that's interesting. They got rid of the that penguin badnik in that section.
I don't remember it. I'm usually going through this part so fast I just roll through everything.
Yeah, exactly. Spin fasten, but if you don't, I was like spin. I'm like, oh, he's not there.
Okay, good judicious use of springs, but you jumped over the ramp you needed to use.
Do I have to go all the way back now?
Yeah, you're back where you were. At least it's got a vertical scroll. You're not getting gold from this.
Oh my god. You missed one, and I swear.
Time for some platforming checks.
Yeah, leave that one ring there just in case, because
Oh,
stuff.
cool! My favorite.
In case something like that happens. There you go.
It's like the background.
Oh
okay,
boy.
so the instant shield's gonna be your friend here.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to do the timing, and the instant shield will give you a little bit more buffer, but you still go through the rocks.
Oh my god, I can't even like approach and like, get hit by stuff. Wow, holy crap. That was too lucky for me. Sweet. 100, my favorite. I think one for the worst score here.
So the fun thing about Launch Base is that there's a spot where you can just rack up infinite score if you're patient.
Do I look like a patient person to you?
Will we see Patrick actually in Sonic 3?
And we're making good pace. As long as that doesn't happen.
And, yeah, Ice Cap 2 is not a particularly difficult level.
Yeah, Ice Cap is decently easy.
Unless you go underwater and you're like, don't know what you're going.
Well, that is an option.
Not a favorite
God,
one.
so many penguins.
One.
Oh, guess that's the option we're going with, buddy.
I don't remember that being there. That was a bottomless pit originally.
Yeah, they're being nice.
I was like,
hey, the Robotnik! Oh, wow! You managed to get it through the ice. Yeah, Robotnik is still there.
Is this one of those situations?
I just
or not?
noticed.
No, I just wanted to die. That's exactly what I wanted to do again. Thank you.
Sonic has a fully transparent shadow. Was it that?
Oh, of course. Yep.
So, your echo is very severe. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yes. I just realized that on the special stages of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic has a transparent shadow, like it's not dithered.
Yeah, so the thing about that is it's a static feature, so it's basically just a pre-set up slight change in the color of those pixels, because the whole thing is paletted.
Alright, I think that's about it for the stream, guys. I think I took enough L's today to justify ending it, so I'm gonna mute you real quick. Sorry about that. I need to end the stream. Alright, so I want to thank everybody for showing up to the stream. That's about it for this week. We will play more next week. Just remember, you must play Sega Saturn.
Beautiful.